she can't get near me. Only bitch I give a conversation to is Siri. My parents are married, yes I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential so they fear me. Lately I've been praying, God I wonder can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay on till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes teary. I fought through it all, but that shit hurt me severely. I've been getting how to hide behind my insecurities. Taking different pills, but I know it ain't no cop the BMW. New deposit, I picked up another bag. Like fuck it, on the count while I'm in it. I had planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting, chains clanging, shit, I guess that's how it sound when you win it. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. I bet she gonna get loud when I'm in it. And we might have a child when I'm finished. When I'm finished. When I'm finished. I don't love a hoe after we fuck, she can't get near me. Only bitch I give a conversation to is Siri. My parents are married, yes I'm winning clearly. I'm the chosen one, see my potential so they fear me. Lately I've been praying, God I wonder can you hear me? Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay on till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day a battle, I'm exhausted and I'm weary. Make sure I smile in public when alone, my eyes teary. I fought through it all, but that shit hurt me severely. I've been getting how to hide behind my insecurities. Taking different pills, but I know it ain't no cop the BMW. New deposit, I picked up another bag. Like fuck it, on the count while I'm in it. I had planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting, chains clanging, shit, I guess that's how it sound when you win it. I ain't joking, do it sound like I'm kidding. I've been making like 2,000 a minute. So high up through the clouds, I was swimming. I'm probably gonna drown when I'm in it. I bet she gonna get loud when I'm in it. And we might have a child when I'm finished. When I'm finished. When I'm finished. I don't love a hoe after we fuck, she can't get near me. Only bitch I give a conversation.
Dude, I love
My parents are married, yes I'm winning clearly.
I love these lines, dude, these lyrics. So good, dude.
Thinking about the old me, I swear I miss you dearly. Stay on till you come up, I've been sticking to that theory. Every day about.
Have you guys actually listened to him, like what he's saying? It's so good.
I fought through it all, but that shit hurt me severely. I've been getting how to hide behind my insecurities. Taking different pills, but I know it ain't no cop the BMW. New deposit, I picked up another bag. Like fuck it, on the count while I'm in it.
Yeah.
I had planes flying, crowds screaming, money counting, chains clanging, shit, I guess that's how it sound when you win it. I ain't joking.
Yeah, it is Polo G, chat. Yo, 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 yo! Ooh, 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 ooh. Yo, 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 yo! It is crazy that some of you guys have not seen me without a mustache and are still surprised. Any truths from everyone who thought everyone would have known by now. It is so crazy that people are still coming in being like, no! Oh my God, no, please, Lord! What's in the box? What's in the box? Only real ones will get the reference. What's in the box? Please tell me somebody gets that reference. Somebody. What's in the box? Hey everyone, how you doing, guys? What's happening? Yes, for everyone who doesn't know, this is me without a mustache. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's an absolute pleasure. This is what I actually look like. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. This is what I actually look like. Hello. Of course I did. course I did it. Of course I did. Oh my God, your Mo, dude. Yeah, it's gone. And even crazy enough, chat, even crazy enough, there ain't no way it's coming back. You know what I mean? There ain't no way it's coming back. No fucking way. The Big Sprig, thank you for the 11 months. Slinky, 27. Emily, thank you for the raid last night. I missed it. Ophid, thank you for the sub. Thank you. Nathan's gone. Daniel is here. Yes, sir. He looks like a Kingsman. Do you mean like from the movie? Oh, man. You look like somebody's father. It's really interesting, chat, to see just how facial hair changes the way people perceive you. That's what I've noticed, chat. Yeah. Big time. You should see the, DMs. Some of them are very, none from today. No, I just got high laser beam sucks. Okay. But, yeah, DMs have been going a little crazy. Pretty funny. What's the stretch I see you doing for back pain? Oh, this one, chat, is really good for back pain. Let me show you. You get your elbows. You get your elbows. Come up against a wall. Get your elbows. The reason why that stretch is so good. The reason why that stretch is so good is because it actually gets your rhomboids, which is the muscle on the inside near your spine, which is very important. It's very good to get. He looks 16. Yeah, dude, it's very up and down. I think I look older. Other people think I look younger. I think I look older. Yeah, but there's a lot of differences in the way people perceive facial structure, you know? All you need is a fuckboy haircut, Cray. Do you reckon I should become a fuckboy, chat? I'm not getting any younger, you know? Maybe it's just time. What do you reckon? Just start going out, picking up chicks and sleeping with them all the time? Maybe it's just time. I'm not in a relationship, you know? Just go full fuckboy. Aren't you all ready? Honestly, no. Believe it or not. Honestly, no. All the women I speak to, you know, on stream and all that, that's just for the camera. You know what I mean? That's just because I'm at work. Can I get a fucking amen for that? You know what I mean? That's just all for the camera, chat. That's just all for the views, you know? I'm not really a fuckboy.
Motto is stay Cray, not become a fuckboy.
I just act like one on stream sometimes because it's funny, you know? Cray always get friend zoned. That's what women like to believe with me. But no. No, I'm definitely the one doing the friend zoning. But I thought you were a ladies' man. I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I am, but I'm not, you know? I'm a ladies' man because I like the company of women and I like talking to women more than I like talking to men. Men are boring, stupid, ugly, dumb. You know, women are nice to speak to. Most men have the personalities of fucking wet potato, left out in the sun to dry, you know? That's what I've noticed about men. They're boring. They're boring. The average male is the most boring piece of fucking crap I've ever spoken to in my entire life. Women are always more interesting to speak to. Anybody else? Yeah, chat, you know what I mean? Like, there are interesting men, but, man, some of these dudes are boring to speak to. So are some ladies, but I'd say I've definitely in my life had better conversations with women than I have men. Oh, More often, I have good conversations with women than I do with men. But the best conversations I've had with my best friends who are men. Does that make any sense? Can you define boring? Well, hear me out here, chat, right? When I'm talking to a guy at a bar, when I'm talking to a guy at a restaurant, or, you know, at my house, say I'm having a party, or just like I know them, it just takes too long to like have a real conversation. I think a lot of guys who open up quickly, like me, Marcus, I don't know, they're a little bit more interesting to talk to, I'd hope, you know? For all the guys in the chat, you know, don't bottle up too much, you know what I mean? Like, give me a little something to talk to you about, you know? Don't just go, yeah, right, uh-huh, yeah. You know what I mean? I don't mean it in a rude way, because I'm a dude. You know, I think most of the men in here, most of the blokes in here, you know, think about the conversations you've had with women. Some of them are pretty fucking great. You know what I mean? Some of the convos you have with women are pretty fucking great. And on average, probably better than the convos you have with the boys, you know? I don't know. That's just how I feel anyway. That's just how I feel. Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. You know, maybe a lot of you guys disagree. Yeah. Yeah, the standoffishness of a lot of blokes I meet can just make me kind of go like, ah, fuck. You know what I mean? Like, what are we meant to talk about? You know, I ask him about his hobby and he just goes, football. Like, oh, who do you go for? He's like, Panthers. Like football? Yeah. Cool. Yep. You know, I'm like to a woman like, I like your dress. Oh my God, thank you. I was going shopping yesterday, and let me tell you two things. I was with Stephanie. That's number one, sweetheart. And then when I was walking around, I broke a fucking nail. So I'm looking around for a place to get my nails fixed. And it's kind of interesting. I'm like, oh. That's good. At least women are interesting, you know? What the fuck, someone said. No, I don't know if that's better or not. Yeah. I guess what I'm trying to say at the end of the day, chat, is can I get an amen if you feel me? I just like people who overshare a little bit. Ooh, what the... Talking about ladies, my Apex flirting video came out today. And it's already at 32,000 views. Oh my God. Fruity just commented so many good ladies. We should watch it. We should watch it together, chat. You want to watch it? We should watch it. If Fruity's commenting on it, it's a good video, you know? Let's have a look. Let's have a look here. Let me move this. Here we go. This video is called Getting Flirty with Girls in Voice Chat. The original one was How I Got 2 Girlfriends in Apex. Boom! 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 Lisa, I need you to have more energy to get me more money.
I can't talk because chat's complaining that I'm too loud, so I didn't want to talk.
Oh, don't listen to them. You talk. You can scream right now. Go on, scream. Give us a scream.
Oh God! Come on. You have to pay double for that, Cray. Come on. Not just get girls to scream on command.
I can do it.
Stop that.
Lisa, you're a taken woman. It doesn't mean anything. You know what I mean? So if you moan or scream for money, it's
Lord.
Okay.
Oh
Can
my
you
God,
please
I'm
make me a buck?
Oh my God.
Too far? Entertain both our chats, Ali. I'm gonna get some water.
I feel like I'm always entertaining both our chats. Oh my God.
You okay, Ali?
Oh, I don't usually have that reaction to men when I choke.
Okay, Ali. Okay.
Let's get in the game.
Okay, Ali. Okay.
Let's get in the game.
Fucking Ali.
Really don't choke that much. Like, oh my god. Like. Fucking okay?
You know, the after. Hey, what was that? What'd you yoink?
Nothing you have to be concerned about, woman.
No, woman.
Are you not a woman? Are you not a woman? Have I said something wrong?
I'm gonna stop saying
It's
that.
the
You know what I
tone,
mean, chat?
okay?
Oh, chat, I'm gonna stop saying woman. You know what I mean? I keep going. It's like bad habit.
Oh, it's the tone.
It's the tone.
I don't think I've ever.
Why
said
does it sound misogynistic to say woman? What is it about it, chat, that I don't like? What is it? What is it that seems like it has like a bad connotation? Does anyone know? Because that's not her name. But then we say men or man. It removes identity. Ah, okay. But then we say man. Maybe there's just a stigma to the other side. Ah, I understand. Because women have had their own specific battle against sexism, and men have not, to call a woman is almost getting rid of a sense of their identity, because once upon a time, that's all they were ever referred to and never identified as their names, and we would kind of subject them all the time to a sexism. So now saying man is okay, because I've actually never had to have that struggle, and it's okay to be specific to the plight or the needs of a specific people. I have analyzed the situation.
Woman in a bad tone, you know? That was a good tone.
Really?
Okay.
I have analyzed the situation.
Oh, just because you're a man.
Oh, man, what are you going to do about him, huh? What are you going to do about him? Can't live with him, can't live without him.
Yeah, I can.
I do, actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Ali, did you just take that ult without even... You are rude.
I pinged.
You need to learn some manners. I was
I
on my
pinged.
way. Very rude.
Dude, the Apex has been pretty damn good. It has been some good bloody streaming, the Apex stuff. It's been some good streaming. It has been. Especially with Britt, Lisa, Ali. It's been some good streaming.
Boo in the chat. Boo,
I wish Baz liked it.
boo.
I don't let men have my ult, okay? I don't let them.
Boo. I've heard about you, okay?
Hey, wait.
I was going to say the worst joke here, chat. I was going to say... Nah, never mind. I was...
Way? Very rude.
I
Boo in the chat. Boo,
Boo.
boo.
I don't let men have my ult, okay?
I don't let men have my ult, okay? I was going to say something about ulting, a man ulting all over somebody's face. That's kind of where the joke was going in my mind. And then I reeled it back and I was like, no.
I don't let them.
Boo. I've heard about you, okay?
Hey, wait,
I
there's
know
a blue
you give me
wait, blue
zero.
shield in here.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry.
This is why I have to watch my jokes sometimes, you know?
I've heard some things. Your ult's not that rare anymore.
Oh,
Yikes. Chat. No, give me some props. Can I get an amen? It's very rare that a joke of mine does not land. If I had said it, and I'd said it in the Cray way, my way, it would have landed. 100%.
Coming
Come
from
on, give me
you.
some props. Give me
okay.
some props,
Coming
chat,
from
you know?
me.
Are you
It
ready
would've
for
hit.
some facts?
It would've
Are you ready?
hit.
I have
Yeah.
the rarest man ult in the Australian Twitch community. And I'm proud of it.
No, you're
I do
such
miss
a liar.
20-15%,
I've heard
yeah.
the stories.
What
I've
story?
heard
There are
the
no
stories.
There are no stories. I'm the hardest catch in this community. My heart, untamable.
Untamable, he reckons.
Untamable.
I've never even talked to another Twitch man.
Ali, what are you doing right now? Oh, wait. You mean
Oh,
like
I
in
mean
that way? You mean
talking.
talk, right?
Oh,
Yeah. No, same. I've never talked that way to her.
shut up. Like,
I
mine's
haven't.
actually, like, a funny joke. You, like, that's
I
not a joke.
haven't.
Everyone knows it's not a joke. We all know.
I have never done any.
Here we go.
I have never done anything with another streamer girl, and that's facts.
So what about at that party? I saw you in the corner, another girl on top of you. Or was that not a Twitch girl?
Everything else? It's a joke. It's a joke, chat. Just letting you know. It's a joke. Do I seem like the kind of guy who... always blows my mind is when how my Xmas itchy. It feels so good to itch.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Hey Tolga, how are you, dude? We're watching the most recent Cray video together. Itch it a little faster. Oh yeah, slap my fucking itchy skin. Don't forget to check out Alithia. She streams too.
Hey guys.
She's better than me at video games.
But not as funny.
You're pretty funny.
Hey. Thanks, buddy.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Thanks, pal.
Thanks, pal.
No worries, friend. I love how any woman can just say, you're friend zoned, and like a guy loses. It's over. It's GG.
Everyone's like, ooh, we burned. Have you ever hooked up with someone random at a club?
Have I ever hooked up with a random? No.
Have you met a girl from a club?
Nope.
No? Nope. You lying to me?
I would never lie to you, Ali.
You're lying to me.
It's not for me, not for me.
He's actually
You know.
in front of me, chat.
Yeah, it was really weird. Ali said she wanted to watch. I was like, okay, you're into that.
Yeah.
So she just like stood in the closet and watched. This is a
It
good
felt like
video.
a stream, all for
Yeah,
me, you know?
yeah, I was streaming. But I'm not going to say that. Never mind.
Yeah, it was getting weird, wasn't it?
I was about to, yeah, my mind was...
Yeah, I know where it was going.
It was
That's
racing.
how I was-
My mind was racing. My man brain. Yeah, don't you worry. I know why girl gamers play with me. It's all right. You can
I know
plug
why
your
you
shit.
play with me. F up.
No, you can plug your stuff.
I know why you have girls on your stream.
I don't know what you...
Ooh, did I say it?
Chat, do you know why I have girls on my stream? Chat, it's because they're good people. That's why. Chat, that's why. It's because they're good people and I enjoy their company and they're my friends. I'm defending myself right now, you know? Because they're your friends. Exactly, Shrek. Do I really look like the kind of guy that has women on his stream because I know it increases viewer interaction? No. Do I look like the kind of guy that has realized that the minute I bring a woman on stream, my sub growth goes through the roof? No, I'm not that kind of guy. No. It all started with V-Bucks. I don't know what you're talking about. What? Question marks in chat. I have girls on my stream because I want them to become more popular. I'm just, you know, because I'm not a sexist. That's what it is.
No, because having girls on your stream makes more people come in.
Oh! No!
No, you said that. That were your words.
No, those weren't my words. I never said that. I never said...
He literally said, get out of bed and give me content. I said something.
That's exactly what I meant.
At the end. Did you hear it?
No, what did you say to
If
him?
you remember. Oh, because he was like, how did you like get all these girls? Like how? And I was like bringing up the golden dog thing. To the guy like right at the end. Because he was
You
like,
brought up
like, tell us.
You don't go around telling everyone about... There's an inside joke amongst my friends, you know. I think Chad we joked about it on stream, but then Chad started talking about real life. No idea how Chad did it. But that I have a golden aesthetic cock. So, maybe 3 weekends ago, right? I'm talking to a group of ladies in a bar. Chad comes up. He's like, have you heard about this guy's dick? What the fuck? Oh, fucking Chad. About my amazing aesthetic penis, Ali.
He's like, wait, really? I was like, yeah, that's how we're all together, dude.
And then those guys,
favorite line
they
I was
tried to
telling
bash
Chad
me,
the other
chat. They
day.
tried to bash
told
me.
him
I was
the funniest
polyamorous.
thing.
Bastards.
It was so funny. You should have seen his face.
Well,
I
they
was
didn't try to
they're
bash
all my
me, you know what I
girlfriend.
mean? Like,
Well,
you know what I mean.
well, look who it is.
Welcome.
Thanks for the photos.
Yourself.
Oh, was she
She
angry
is
this
not gonna
day?
have
You never know
a
what Brit
bar
you're gonna
of me
get.
today,
You never know
chat.
what Brit you're
Listen.
gonna get.
No, I'm not participating in this weird shit that you do.
We might be compatible. Everyone in chat was saying I'm such a Capricorn. Would you agree?
Is that the
Dude,
bad one?
even
The
without the
Capricorn is the one
moustache,
that's
you are a
incredibly
really
charming,
handsome
never
man.
says anything
One guy
wrong,
to another.
has never
Thank
made
you,
one
non-tech.
mistake in his
Thank you,
entire
dude.
life.
Dude, I look so much better without the mo. Dude, can I... Yay or nay? Be honest, but dude, I look so much better without the mo, man. Like, way better. Way better. Leagues above. I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what it changes and stuff like that, but man, it changed. I look way better, chat. It's hard to explain. My whole face, like, especially here, as well, has changed, I feel. Like, just, I don't know what... It's like my mo was so long, it comes out all the way to here. It's
What's
crazy.
the bad one, chat?
Bad one is
Libra, is it? Yeah, that's what you are.
No, I'm Capricorn. Why? What are you?
I'm a Taurus.
Taurus. Oh,
Taurus and proud.
we were just talking crap about the Tauruses.
We figured out yesterday I'm compatible with Tauruses. There ain't no way I'm compatible with a Taurus. If Tauruses are anything like Brit, they're nut jobs.
Wait, what are you actually? A Gemini, surely.
I'm a bloody Capricorn.
I know what a Gemini is now, and she just insulted me with a star sign. She called me a Gemini because they got split personality. I'm sorry, Mrs. Taurus. Mrs. It's my way or the highway.
Come on, Brit.
I'm convinced he's a Gemini.
I'm a Capricorn, mate. That's what I am. A strong, independent Capricorn. Believe it.
Did you know,
I had
chat?
an
Did you
insane
know, right? Capricorns are the ones of the star signs that never find love. Feels bad, man, in the chat. They struggle to find love, like, because I'm a Capricorn. Write that down.
First game, you would never believe it.
But when
Nearly
they do
2k
find
damage.
love,
What was it,
they
9
usually,
kills,
they're
chat?
hitched
I
for
took a picture
a
'cause
long
I was
time
like,
and
one of my
usually have
friends said,
long
"I don't believe
relationships.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't believe you, Brit.
Well, I got a picture.
I'm not going to believe the picture. I believe in
Yeah.
Photoshop and your editing ability.
Alright, you know the drill. If you see a triple take, it's mine.
No, I'm the triple take guy. Brit,
Thanks,
no,
boy.
drop that. Brit.
Fuck yourself, honestly.
Do you know?
Hey, give me that. Give me that back. You want the vault? Alright, good luck dying.
Well.
Oh, she was in a mood this day.
Help me, Brit. I need your coverage
No.
file
Reminds
right
me
now.
of
Like,
me. You know those days I come on stream chat and I'm so fucking cranky? She reminds me of me. You know what I mean? You know those days where I come on here and you just know, dude, and I'm so sassy out of my brain?
Sap, I need you to actually turn around and help. Maybe we run, Brit. You want to run? You want to escape?
That's something a pussy would say.
Okay. You challenge
some
my
ammo.
manhood? You challenge my manhood? Let's do it. Really need you to... Are you running? Brit, are you shopping right now?
Oh, fuck, I alt-tabbed the game. Got one. Got the other. No! I thought I had it!
So what crime are you going to get done for, Brit? What have you done, huh?
What do you think I would, like, what do you think I would?
Maybe some sort of, like, tax evasion, but you wouldn't have even meant to have, like, done it. You did it by accident.
Okay, I feel attacked right now.
Like, you wouldn't do your taxes right, and you'd get f***ed on because of it.
You calling me dumb?
I mean, if the shoe fits.
Wow. The amount that they take is like, I could have had a house, like, you know, I could have had a deposit and, like, paid off a good chunk of my
Yeah,
house.
taxes are
Pull our
fucking
money together,
bullshit.
yeah.
Any trues in the chat for
Buy
that?
Can I buy a mansion in Adelaide?
Dude, and where are the fixed roads? You know what I mean?
Free
Taxes don't go
kids.
to
Flynn?
anything.
Oh, yeah,
you're
I'm
listening to
convinced.
Wait up
I'm convinced taxes go fucking nowhere, dude. I'm
No,
fucking
we're
convinced.
playing aggressive. That was a terrible scam.
Such
that was you.
bullshit.
Okay, I try. That's
Businesses should have to pay tax, I reckon, right? And we shouldn't have to pay personal tax.
all that matters.
Nice,
that dumb?
Nice clan tag. I see how it is.
Well, you know.
Why don't the big businesses, the billionaire businesses, pay for the tax of the people, and the people can just not pay personal tax? Yeah.
Friend, now you leave my clan tag. Chills at my house when I'm not there with my best friend. Keeps getting even better.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, before I ever met Britt, I went over and
I went to Brit's house when she wasn't there, hung out with her best friend, and I sent her best friend flowers. I sent Brit's best friend flowers. Oh, God. God, I'm such a fucking Chad. I'll just be chatting it up, you know what I mean, Chad? I'll just be chatting it up, you know how it is. Just chat things, I searched up Oblivion NPC conversation. Oh, this one's really weird. Check this out. Check this out. This one's really weird.
I know you're filming your fucking hooker ass. Look at this hooker, yeah? Huh? What? What, you filming? What? What you watching back?
Resi, thanks for the
what,
sub.
What, you me to the station?
Ruben, thank you.
Huh?
Fire, thank you.
What's your conversation right now?
What's your problem?
What's your problem?
No, what is your
What's
problem?
your problem? What's your problem? You gonna call the station? Go ahead. Exactly.
That woman didn't even seem high. She just seemed so angry. Oh, that's what we should do. Check out new internet historian. If it's boring, I'm clicking off it though, and I have the right to decide if it's boring.
The Costa Concordia, ship of dreams. It's been 8 years. I can still smell the buffets from their 5 restaurants.
This is going to
The
be about
casino
cruises
and 3-story theater
like sickness
had
and shit, and
hardly
like
been
COVID and like
used.
diseases on these
the
fucking cruises and
gym,
stuff.
The day spa.
Is that what
the
it's about?
sheets in her 1,500 luxurious cabins
No?
haven't
Damn.
even been slept in. Costa Concordia cost $570 million to build. And you could tell. You could really tell.
Is it a really good cruise? Whoa, look at the size of it, dude.
I remember it like it was just a few years ago. We had left Civitavecchia, a port in Rome, and we were making our way to Savona. It was day 2 of our 7-day journey. But that ship, she was cursed.
Oh my god.
When she premiered, the traditional bottle of But I'm not the superstitious type. Nothing could go wrong on Friday the 13th of January 2012, on the 100th year anniversary of the Titanic, on a ship that's also only safety rated for 2-compartment flooding. Especially not when you have a 5-star max-level captain like Francisco Scatino, a man who mysteriously rose from head of security to the position of captain within just a couple of years. He knows exactly what to do in case of an emergency. For example, when he caused this emergency in 2008, when he crashed into a port in Sicily. And in 2010, in Warnemünde, Germany, when he was steering a different ship and came into port too fast and caused another collision. I've got a good feeling about this. So let's set the scene. It's a beautiful evening. People are having fun on the slides, drinks at the bar. Antonio Magnotta is playing piano at the restaurant. Martin the Magician is setting up for his show. And the ship is setting up for a little detour. It's called a sail-by salute. Basically, you get real close to the shore and honk the horn. The locals hate it, but the customers love it, and it's a tradition. Scatino, the captain.
That sounds like the most annoying fucking thing in the world. Why would you drive past ports and that sounds so fucking annoying for all the locals.
Comes into the dining hall with a lady, Dominica Samorton. Remember this face because you'll be seeing a lot of it later. Scatino eats his dinner with her and socializes for a little while. Then he, Dominica, and the maitre d' finish up and excuse themselves. They're heading to the bridge. It's time for that sail-by salute. This time, they're going to get closer than ever. just 1,500 feet from the island of Giglio.
Right.
And how are they going to determine this distance? Well, of course, the captain is going to eyeball it. Apparently, it's not an uncommon thing to do. Scatino turns... Eyeball it. Apparently, it's not an uncommon thing to do. Scatino turns to the fella steering, his helmsman, Jacob Ruslibin. First interesting tidbit. Costa Crociere has hired Jacob from Indonesia at a rock-bottom price, and he's a bit of a newbie to the job. In fact, his profession hitherto, a painter and a cleaner. It's his first time steering a massive ship, and he's very excited. At least, we think he is. It's hard to tell because he doesn't speak English or Italian very well at all.
No way. This is not real. Is this real? So they can't even communicate. They can't even... This happened. He can't even tell them what he's feeling.
Off to a good start. The second in command orders the helmsman to 290. Now, don't be confused by these numbers, they're just the degrees on a compass. At the same time, the captain whips out his cell phone and calls former captain Mario Palombo, who lives on the island. They chat about the safe distance to Giglio's shores. It's all very casual. Anyway, Mario says that the safe distance is between 0.3 and 0.4 miles from shore. The captain is going all in. This is not his first sail by salute, so he's confident in what he's doing. We're going closer than we've ever been before. The captain's eyeballing it again. New heading of 300, he tells the helmsman. Downstairs, Martin is about to cut his assistant in half. And of course, that means that there's already a lady inside this box. She's waiting for the cue, and then she'll poke her legs out. The captain...
Is there death in this video? Is she finna die? Yes, no. Comrade, you promise? No? Okay, cool.
Is giving more orders.
Kind of.
Pulling gently to 310. Increase speed to...
In the video, not really talked about. Yes, that's fine. That's fine
knots.
to talk about it. That's fine.
Going this fast is going to be a fatal error. But before we talk about that, let's talk about another big problem.
It just seems like a problem is racking up over and over again. You know, like...
Language barrier.
Yeah,
because
that's what I was about to say.
Because at this point, the captain says 325, but the helmsman relays 315. So the first officer intervenes, and he goes, no, 335, which is also wrong. And then the captain clarifies, no, 325. The helmsman confirms 325. Their poor communication has them moving at a much wider angle than they think they are. However, the captain should and would know this, except for the next problem, complacency about procedure. The standard procedure of a ship this large is for the third officer to give exact positional coordinates every time the captain gives a new directional order. But they're not doing that. 330, he says. The helmsman relays 330. The ship reaches 16 knots. The captain then turns to the second...
Is 16 knots fast? Are they flying? Are they like, they're coming in? Like they're going quick? Anybody know what 16 knots is? Like they're fucking flying, like they're moving. Yes?
Second officer and instructs him to go to the left wing.
I don't know what a knot is.
That's these things here, and they basically exist so you can get a better view over the whole vessel.
But it's fast for a ship, right? Yeah.
A few seconds pass, and then the mood starts to turn. Scatino notices white foam of waves breaking against the rocks directly in front of him in the distance. The Costa Concordia, right now, is almost 700 meters closer to the rocks than it should be. Without deviation, there is going to be a direct collision.
Oh, shit!
Scatino immediately commands the ship to start turning away. 335. Not enough. The captain shouts, 340. The captain yells, 350. Now, remember how I said that accelerating to 16 knots was a fatal error?
Yeah.
Well, that's because it's made this ship incapable of such a drastic turn. What they've got is understeer. Here's an example.
The front end is not working. You're turning, and you're just going straight. You want to go over here, but you're going to end up over here.
So despite the order of 350, right now the bow is still only pointing at 327. not nearly enough to miss the rock. And oh no, it's about to get worse.
Run for your
That
lives!
language barrier again. In these critical moments where every second counts, the helmsman wrongly relays 340. The captain snaps back, 350 starboard or we end up on the rocks. The third officer goes to assist the helmsman. Now, don't get confused by the orders from here. We're changing over to rudder instructions. The captain yells, starboard 10, starboard 20, and still it's not enough. Hard to starboard. That means as hard as it'll go. But at this point, even if they clear these rocks, they need to get the rest of the ship to swing around it. So the captain yells, midship, which centers the rudder. The bow is now less than 150 meters from Skull Rock.
Wait, chat. Help me with this, right? See how this ship's going like this? I doubt you guys know, but why does he have to straighten up? Why can't he just go like this and go out? Is he still really trying to do that stupid fucking salute after doing this much of a mistake? Is he really not going back out to sea and he's literally just going like, there's no fuck. Oh, he's just going too fast. Wait, but if he swings like this, oh, he'll swing too hard and he'll tip.
Rock. Port 10. But the helmsman only gets to port 5 before another order is given 2 seconds later. Port 20. They might just avoid disaster here, maybe. But then, oh no. One more time, the helmsman cocks up at the worst possible moment. The helmsman goes to starboard instead of port, undoing the swing. 8 seconds later, he realizes the error and corrects, but it's too late. He has just turned a probable near miss into a
Simulation showed that if this hadn't happened, the ship would have missed the rocks by up to 10 meters or at least only flooded a compartment.
sure hit. All they can do now is hold on as the bow of the ship narrowly passes by the rocks. Hard to port! The second officer yells, "We're gonna hit!" Collision.
This guy's editing is just a bit too good. You son of a bitch.
Bad time. Downtown. By all water. A 53-meter gash opens up in the hull, and thousands of tons of water begin pouring in. A loud scraping and bang is heard by all passengers. At the helm, there's panic. Rumblings in the dining room. Martin awkwardly pauses his act as he's helping his assistant into the box. Meanwhile, the lady inside is trapped and terrified. There's confusion across the ship. All of the crew off shift come back on duty. All officers run to the bridge. Technical crews run down to the lower decks to assess damage. On connection with the rocks, they lose propulsion and slow to 8.3 knots. And they are now adrift. Close the watertight doors at stern. Enormous volumes of water are pouring in. So much so that within 29 seconds of collision, all 6 engines stop working through flooding. 22 seconds later, a blackout happens. Lights, electrics, the water pumps too.
Imagine being on the cruise, dude. Dude, I'm getting to the top of that ship. Dude, I'm fucking outie. You know what I mean? I'm getting to the fucking lifeboats. Like, fuck women and children and first. Cray surviving. You know what I mean? I'll throw someone off the edge of the fucking ship if it means I'm getting in a safety boat. Like, fuck you, dude. I'm surviving. You know what I mean? I don't care if they're a kid. You've lived a good life. You know what I mean? I need to live a little bit longer. I got a stream to come back home to. I got people who rely on me. You're just a kid. Ain't nobody relying on you. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Why is it kids first, you know what I mean, when they don't even have jobs? They don't have families. We should leave the kids so we can go back to living a happy life.
Captain orders the helmsman hard starboard. This is the final position of the rudder before power to that, too, is lost. The
ain't helping no society.
Now without
they don't pay
power,
taxes.
is drifting starboard, plunged into absolute darkness. A quick breakdown of the flooding. When the Concordia struck land, it tore open 3 watertight compartments.
Right.
At first, compartment 5, which filled very rapidly. Then 6 more slowly, 4 shortly after. Then 7, 8, and 3. Modern ships are built to withstand 2 compartment breaches. These compartments especially, though, are a problem, because they contain the engines and the electrics. These main generators give power to the whole ship. From propulsion motors to rudder to hotel functions, pretty much everything. When they went out, the ship was a functionless, sinking cage.
No air conditioning.
A few seconds later, the emergency batteries for internal lighting and communications kick on. When the lights come back on, Martin has vanished. He's ditched the stage. And it caused a huge panic in the theatre, as passengers are trying to flee to their cabins and to muster stations. People already in their cabins come out and start putting on life vests. Staff rally and try to calm everyone down. Everything is fine. There's no need for vests. Please.
It's funny, this guy.
Please return to your cabins. The emergency generator starts. All of the watertight doors close except for door 12, which is jammed. The captain calls Pilon, the chief engineer, as the ship begins to list on the port side. There's water coming in? Yes, there's water. But where? The engine room. But a lot of water? Yes! There's water, you can't go down. Let's go down the other side. In a moment we'll start the pumps, I'll let you know. In the theatre, the whole magic box apparatus slides right off the stage and falls into the crowd, further increasing panic. On the bridge, an announcement
Is that woman still in that box?
is being prepared. They are going to lie to prevent a panic.
Dies.
Let's just say we have a blackout.
No? Oh, thank God.
The deputy chief engineer enters the engine control room. He confirms to the bridge that at least compartments 5, 6, and 7 are flooded. Announcements are made.
On behalf of the captain, to inform you that due to an electrical fault, which is currently under control, we're currently in a blackout. Our technicians are working to resolve the situation and will inform you of developments as they occur. Thank you for your attention.
If the ship is going down, you tell people it's going down. Can I get a fucking amen for that? If the ship is going down, I want to know. I understand controlling panic,
Coincidentally, at the same time in the restaurant, they're
least
playing My Heart Will Go On, and it's very much not helping the situation. The captain calls the Costa Crisis Unit, Roberto Ferrarini. He tells the crisis unit that they've hit a rock, that they're assessing damages, and that they are also in a blackout. The crisis office says to reverse the ship up onto shore. Well, how are you going to do that? You don't have power to the rudder, let alone the engine. You know, hoist the sails? Anyway.
This fucking guy, he's so witty. It's not like, it's hard, like, it's not like a laughing, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's so witty.
Around this time, the wind direction creates a starboard list, and the ship begins to turn anyway, drifting right back towards the shore, which is a very good thing because you want the ship to end up as close to shore as possible. A panicked passenger senses that something is off. This isn't like any electrical problem that she's ever seen. Plus, there was a massive crashing noise and now the ship is tilting. So, she contacts her daughter in Italy.
I see this, dude. I'm getting off the ship. You know what I mean?
Crashing noise and now the ship is...
I'm out. Dude, have you guys ever been on a cruise? Dude, even light shaking like this feels fucking crazy. I cannot imagine what it feels like to hit something at sea. I cannot imagine what it feels like to rock. Dude, I was on one of the top bits, like in this really nice spot, yeah? And I wake up, and at the time I had a girlfriend, right? And I look out, and we're in big seas, yeah? And it starts to rock. No joke, I see the fucking mirror, the window tip down, and all I see is ocean, and then I see the thing go under the ocean. I'm like, fuck. I like grab her, I'm like, if we die tonight, I love you.
It's tilting. So, she contacts her daughter in Italy. The daughter then calls the police, and the police...
I woke her up.
What do you mean you have never been on a ship when it
herself.
crashed? That's the entirety of your Sea of Thieves gameplay.
I should have just let her fucking sleep. I woke her up. I was like, we're all gonna die.
Police call the harbour master. While that goes on, a conversation between Pilon and Ambrosio. The diesel is not starting. The captain asks the engine room, but where have we made contact? Thinking that the incoming water can be...
Oh, Sea of Thieves with Alithia, Britt would be so fucking funny.
Reduced.
Captain,
here everything is lost.
Oh
the electrical panel,
God.
everything. They're saying at this point that the ship is
it
going
good, Lisa?
down.
Lisa, you were in my most recent video, you know?
The captain calls Roberto Ferrarini again. Actually, 2 compartments have been flooded, but don't worry, the ship's stability isn't...
We have to play more together, Lisa, as well. I know you're a taken woman, you know, so I can't do the usual, like, haha, you know, this kind of thing, you know, but I can joke about you being in a relationship, which works. Any truths in the chat, you see?
In danger. Wrong. Passengers begin going to muster stations on their own initiative. The cruise director says, "We have a lot of people at muster stations that I do not want to fall overboard. Do we make an announcement to tell them..." Go to the lounges. Bozio says, "I think that's best." The harbour master
I'll try it out, Lisa. I'll try it out.
The ship. The captain tells them that we just have a blackout. How long has this blackout been going on? About 20 minutes. Have you asked passengers to put on life vests? It's just a blackout. I gotta go. The harbour master is suspicious. He says to his superiors that he thinks something more is going on. He calls a patrol boat to the area and asks them to look at the ship. Another problem. The fan on the emergency diesel generator isn't working properly. Pilon manually has to turn the thing on and off with a screwdriver so that it doesn't overheat and cause a fire.
Real life?
The captain is on the phone to the lower decks, asking pointless questions, like, is it still flooded? Yes. Yes, it is. The captain is essentially in denial of the situation. The harbour master calls again. Finally, he says, the ship is taking on water through an opening in the left side and the ship is listing. He qualifies with, no one dead or injured. And the ship is listing. He qualifies with, no one dead
How does he know that? Yeah, that's so fucking bad.
Or injured. The harbour master asks
so
if he needs help.
disgusting.
Just a tugboat. When in reality, they need a full rescue. With 3 compartments flooded, the captain finally realizes that things are really bad, and they are not going to improve. The Coast Guard orders every available ship to...
Dude, chat. Okay, hear me out here, right? If you can prove that this man knew the situation was worse than it is and lied, risking all these people's lives, I believe in jail time. That is overly negligent. I believe in jail time.
The sea. Meanwhile, up with the passengers, the cruise director's assistant says, everything's under control. Please return to your cabins or hang about in the lounges, no problem. She said this despite knowing it was wrong and that it further endangered lives. Most passengers at this point, though, aren't listening to this nonsense, and they're busy figuring out how to abandon ship. Bang, 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 bang. Local television has already picked up the story and they begin broadcasting live radio feed from the bridge. Captain, the passengers are going on board the boats. Okay, let them go to shore. So then general emergency? Wait, let me talk to Ferrarini. We risk the emergency generators that do not have cooling. It has cooling problems, 100 degrees. The cooling fan has stopped. Pilon calls the bridge and tells the safety officer they need to evacuate. The safety officer relays this to the captain, but after no response, he orders the engine room to evacuate on.
He says this to the captain and the captain doesn't say anything at all.
His own. The captain says, no, stay.
What?
We're leaving. So what do? General emergency? The captain tells Ferrarini that he's abandoning ship. Abandon ship! Another announcement is made.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. The situation is under control. Please remain calm. But at this time, proceed to your muster station. They're located outside on deck 4.
The Livorno Coast Guard calls again. The captain declares distress. The Coast Guard officially calls for rescue operations. They contact Pietro Mille, the helicopter base commander, who then calls in every available pilot as he rushes down to the helicopter base.
Finally, a man who's getting something done, and he trues. Literally calls in every pilot. He's there driving at fucking 10 p.m. Boom, he's there.
Pilon shuts down
Thank
the emergency
Christ.
generator for the final time. The first rescue vessel arrives. By this point, the lifeboats are already going. Luckily, the ship is very close to shore. Oh, perhaps too close to shore. The ship forcefully runs aground, creating an uneven center of gravity, and it begins heavily listing starboard. The captain issues a general emergency on board. The announcement to abandon ship is finally called and alarms ring out, and with that comes panic. And now that they're listing, with many of the lifeboats too awkwardly positioned to enter the water, there aren't enough readily available, and they have to start going back and forth to the shore.
Chat, any Aussies in the chat? Motherfucker, I can swim that easy. I'm out. I'm getting the fuck off this boat. If it's not, I reckon this is probably super cold, right? I'm out. I can make that swim easy. So easy. I can make that so easy. I'm out. I'm swimming, dude. That's an easy fucking swim. I ain't waiting. If that ship fucking turns like this, dude, fuck the hypothermia. I'll fucking do my breathing techniques. You know, that's easy. That's lightweight. Shark comes up to me. Fuck off.
Picking people up and dropping them off. The patrol boats report to the Livorno harbour master that the ship has run aground and is listing heavily. So the harbour master asks the captain about it, and the captain says, no, the ship is still floating.
Currents? I'm fucking Australian. Swim diagonal.
Or just focus chakra in your feet to walk on the water like a normal person.
In fact, we're trying to maneuver it onto the shore. They know he's lying.
Hold on, I'm reversing it. Beep, 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 beep.
The captain then says to bottom out the starboard anchor. So they drop out the anchors, but let out too much chain, effectively rendering them useless. The deputy mayor of Giglio, Mario Pellegrini, and tobacco shop owner Giovanni Rossi arrive at the harbour. They watch the scene unfold. As the first of the lifeboats arrive on shore, the deputy mayor takes the initiative and races to board one of the lifeboats, returning to the ship, and starts trying to find someone in charge. He gives up and starts helping passengers.
Oh my god. Like, wow, okay. No, like, actually, wow. At first I was like, oh, he's just going to act like he's doing something. No. Okay. He should be fucking mayor of this island, of this spot for the rest of his fucking life.
Scatino tells everyone to leave and take radios, but not before changing out of his uniform and into a nice suit. Priorities. Dimitri Christidis and Silvia Coronica leave with him. The maitre d' and Sir Morton both get out of there. By this point, approximately 300 people are still on the ship. Mille reaches the helicopter base. The first helicopter, a slow-moving Augusta Bell, was already rising from the tarmac for the hour-long flight south. Bozio is the last crew member left on the bridge, coordinating evacuation.
Would have left
he then leaves
30
to help
minutes ago if the captain said something.
The bridge is now abandoned.
30
and
fucking
then
minutes ago.
The ship's black...
Longer, and the helis would have been there. The helicopters would have been there, dude. What, it was 10:30?
Box stops working. Apparently there were technical problems with it. That means, from here, things are going to get a little foggy in detail. A while later, rescue helicopters arrive, but they're struggling to find the ship because they're expecting it to still be well above water. Passengers are scaling down the port side by ladder as lifeboats return to pick them up.
This is no joke. Oh my goodness. It was no joke, mi amor. Yes.
You're not allowed to make a film movie.
I'm allowed.
Who say you are?
A second helicopter, a faster model, sets off. The ship stops heeling and comes to a final resting place. Now the Coast Guard calls the captain because he's just learnt that the captain has abandoned ship. The captain claims, no, actually I slipped and I fell into one of the lifeboats. I'm a klutz. But now that I'm on board, I may as well head back to shore. DeFalco tells the captain to get the fuck back on board. And the captain...
Please react to Eric Singer accent expert vids.
Isn't it like a captain always goes down with the ship? Like, it's your responsibility to be the last man or woman off that fucking ship because you're the fucking captain? Have some fucking respect. Have some dignity. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like...
Captain kind of acts confused and then effectively
Thank you everyone for all the subs
so the
and
captain
follows.
makes it to shore. From here, we only have mainstream news reports to rely on, so it's not going to be super accurate. But they say that Giglio's police chief then finds 110 survivors on the rocks at Point Gabbianara, and among them is the captain. It's not known whether the captain helped anyone while he was there, and in fact, the police chief claimed that he just sat on the rocks and watched other people do the rescuing. A while later, a rescue boat picks up the captain and takes him to the harbour. He speaks to the police. He then finds the ship's onboard chaplain, Father Rafael Molina, and cries to him for about 15 minutes. Then he goes to the harbour master's office to receive probably the biggest dressing down of his entire life. Port authorities ask the tax...
I'd do anything to listen to that conversation, dude. I'd do anything to listen to this fucker get a ripping. Oh my God, could you imagine it? Could you imagine what that guy said to him?
Driver to take the captain back to his hotel. The captain takes the 30-second cab ride to the Bahamas hotel. According to the cabbie, he was beaten like a dog. He was cold and afraid. He only asked me where he could buy a pair of fresh socks. But then he perked right up again and gave an interview to a news crew. He told them that he was the last to leave.
The captain is usually the last to abandon ship. What happened, Captain?
We were the last to leave the ship.
All day Saturday, rescuers search for people on the ship. On Sunday morning, a South Korean couple is found in their cabin, safe but shivering. They had slept through the crash and woke up unable to exit their cabin.
The sirens, the crash, the screaming, the helicopters.
Cabin. The last survivor, Manrico Giampandroni, was found with a broken leg. He was the cabin's service director. In the end, 32 people died. The final body wasn't discovered
Is there any bodies, chat?
until nearly 3 years later. A crew member, Russell Rebello,
No? Okay.
and it's believed that he died a hero helping passengers off the ship. The Costa Concordia was the largest cruise ship disaster since the Titanic. And then there's the ship. This is what happens to a 110,000-ton cruise liner when it's left half rolled over in the ocean.
It actually has a sense of sadness the minute you hear someone has passed away here, you know what I mean? Like, people died here, you know?
But this isn't the end. It's just the halfway point. What most people know is that the Costa Concordia had crashed, many dead, and that the captain abandoned ship like a coward. But there's a whole veritable spaghetti of details to untangle.
That looks like some
Let's
good
dive in.
fucking... Hey.
There they are. The deets.
You're such a funny fuckwit. This guy's such a fuckwit. I love him. He's so funny, dude. Oh, don't do
Blue box time. The Costa Concordia was more than just a floating resort. There's a mall. A casino. Cha-ching, cha-ching. This iron chest was full of safes and cash registers and expensive fittings. And there were plenty of gamers prepared to sneak by authorities and try their luck in the hot zone.
No way.
Within days, police divers reported that valuable items, once seen lying around the ship, were now missing. High-end liquor, expensive furniture, dining sets, cash from the casino, cash registers, jewelry and display cabinets, safes, Japanese woodblock prints by famous 18th century artists, as well as the iconic bell, which hung from the bridge of the ship. It was never found. Who steals a big fuck-off bell? Even the server admins were getting involved.
Did steal that bell.
4 divers who were part of the company contracted to refloat the Concordia were spotted on CCTV, sneaking out to the ship. A patrol boat was dispatched, and the men were caught inside the fancy suites with rucksacks full of stolen goods. The 4 men are charged with stealing and thieving and pinching.
$200, only 6 months in jail. That ain't
Later
nothing.
on, stolen as well as legitimate items
That's
found
a
their
worth.
way to
Chat, that worth with the chance of getting away with some big bucks. I'm saying worth.
Amazon and eBay.
4 6 months,
Ships
that
from
ain't
the
nothing.
casino, postcards, and cabin access cards became highly sought after souvenirs.
It even has a watermark.
Some Australian guy even made a listing for the ship itself.
Sorry, everyone. I'd like to apologize. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry about this one. Item condition used. Buyer to collect. Buyer to collect.
Advertising it as buyer to collect. And although there were plenty of bidders, eBay pulled the plug.
Of course I fucking pulled the plug, you dickhead.
I know you want to see Scatino go to jail, and we'll get to that. But first, we have to talk about someone else.
He goes to jail!
Dominika Samorton.
That was a close one.
There was speculation that she was on the bridge that evening because she was the captain's miss.
I fucking knew it. Not even kidding. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Did anybody else think that straight away from the beginning? I fucking knew it.
Tense media speculation reports that her presence distracted the captain.
They both denied their love for years and maintained that they were just friends. Although she did later admit to the media that she found him handsome. And how could you not?
You so fucking precious when you smile.
But she says there was no romantic link between them.
Some people would like to believe, they want to know I have something with him. It's more interesting. It's like, you know, some spicy in the story.
Miss Samorton.
It is. You could tell. Read her like a book. Analyzed. Psychoanalyzed. Boom. Yep, they were sleeping together.
Also
Cray's
loved
got
the
it.
spotlight, however.
Everyone, oh look!
And took several interviews. But as the pressure mounted upon her, she began making ominous threats to Scatino.
Scatino, I give you just 1 week to tell the truth about what happened immediately after you did the announcement to abandon ship. 1 week. 52 likes, 16 comments, 13 shares. You're irrelevant. Fuck off.
Saying he must confess, and that you have but 1 week
God,
to
imagine
come
going
clean.
this crazy with power.
But things from here get weird.
Attention.
Samorton is a bit of a wild card. In a subsequent interview, she claimed a helicopter came to the ship well before the other rescue craft to take away a package. Huh? And what was that package? Drugs. apparently. So rumors began that the ship was running narcotics for the mafia. And not without cause. A number of cruise ships, even recently, have been caught trafficking drugs. As an aside, Scatino was tested for drugs immediately after the crash.
Dude, I don't want to bust it to everyone, chat. Are you ready? But drugs are fucking everywhere. Drugs are fucking everywhere. Of course there's coke on cruise ships. Of course there is. They're fucking everywhere, dude. Everywhere. Especially coke and weed. And pingers. Any trues in the chat? Coke, pingers, and weed. You go up to a random in a club and you say, you got some coke on you? I can get you coke. You go up to someone in a club, you say, can I get a pinger? I know where to get a pinger. You know, it's like, they just know, it's everywhere.
Crash. He tested negative for drugs in his system, but trace amounts of cocaine were found in the air sample.
Speed, etc., etc.
And less dry.
Nonetheless, the Concordia was searched and no drugs were reportedly ever found. How did we get here? Oh, right, a helicopter.
Dude, when you're above, like, the age of, like, 23 and you start really going out, cocaine is the most common drug. It's more common than weed, I swear to God, especially when you're out. It's everywhere. Everywhere. Coke there, coke here, coke there. In Sydney, it was so rampant, dude. Coke was everywhere in Sydney, like crazy. I went to this big fancy bar, right? And this guy was playing poker in this, like, exclusive spot, right? We only got in because, like, never mind.
Sir Morton commented on it again the next day and said, actually, that helicopter was just for the captain as a means of evacuation from the ship. Okay, wait.
I'm starting to snitch. Never mind. I'm starting to snitch. Whoa! Cray, relax. Whoa, that's a crime. You were about to mention some crimes. Never mind.
So she expected to get some sort of first-class rescue while everyone else was still stuck on the ship.
Crimes I've done in my life.
Wait, how did we get here? Oh, right, sex with the captain.
No, I wasn't going to mention crimes. Oh. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot. And all that was done for the sake of comedy. JKs. Round of applause. Good bit. Good bit. All a joke. All a joke. All a joke. Have you guys seen me shirtless?
Divers were quick to head to the captain's cabin where they found Miss Sir Morton's lingerie and other articles of clothing as well as a makeup bag. The jig was up, but they continued denying it. Sir Morton mostly faded from international attention until she was told to appear before the court to present witness testimony. The judge pressed her to be truthful about their relationship, or she would be held in contempt.
Either tell me the truth or shut up.
So finally, she admitted it.
Yes, I had a sentimental relationship with the captain.
I told you!
But now, stop asking about my private life.
She was indeed the captain's lover.
What is up, Trouble Alert Nation? Scatino cheated on his wife with Seymour Tan. Oh my god!
She and Scatino had been having an affair for several weeks. She also said that on the night she boarded, she didn't have a ticket.
Ticket, please.
And didn't need to pay because nobody questions you when you're the captain's lover. Naturally, she gave another confusing interview after leaving court.
I want to say that today is the second time I die because the first time I died in the night of the crash with my psychological brain and problems. And today I died the second time because, of course, people find out something that I try to hide.
Subsequent to the trial, she used her fame in Moldova to become a political activist, often appearing on television and radio and in articles covering protests, accompanied by pictures of her being arrested by police.
Imagine telling people you had slept with this woman.
Fucking hell.
How embarrassing.
It was some stuff about victims of violence, women's rights,
Girl power.
yada yada yada, and interestingly, part of a push to block the sale of shares of Moldova's train network to Russia.
Sure.
Other than that, I don't really know what she's been up to. Let me just check on her Oh God, not again. Several civil suits were quickly lodged against Costa Crayator, and their parent company, Carnival Cruises, immediately saw a share drop of 23%.
Dump it.
Passengers sought compensation for their damaged mental health, lost belongings, and loved ones.
Either they allowed him to divert from his course, or they didn't know where their billion-dollar ship was.
Within a few days, facing financial and media pressure, the CEO attempted to join the bandwagon against the captain and the crew.
That was not the ordinary route that the ship was taking at the time, and was not only taking, but the time the ship was...
Claiming that the ship was not approved to deviate from the route. But that wasn't true. Approval isn't required if the ship is deviating by less than 15 miles, or that it was against company rules. Also untrue, because investigators found that they didn't have any rules about deviating route, and they tacitly encouraged sail-by salutes. Now, in response to the civil suits, Costa Crayator offered passengers €11,000 each as compensation.
That's kind of small.
11,000 euros, about $14,000, is the minimum compensation under international law when a ship is abandoned.
This was to reimburse them for their tickets, as well as any costs they accrued in having to unexpectedly travel home early.
And that was supposed to release them from everything and anything that has to do with this accident. I cannot ask for more than this.
A lot of passengers, understandably, were not too happy with this deal, and they refused to take the money.
We think the offer is an insult. For what these poor passengers went through, we think that the compensation being offered is not commensurate.
Here, take it. Go ahead.
Compensation being offered is not commensurate.
Later, Costa Crayator would lodge a plea deal with the Tuscany court to pay a €1 million fine to avoid a criminal trial. The judge agrees. Costa Crayator is now off the hook for all criminal liability for the whole thing. They've washed their hands of the incident and flecked the residual droplets of responsibility onto the faces of six
God, the
staff
editing
members.
is so funny.
Passengers and relatives of the dead are livid that the company has been able to avoid criminal responsibility.
Offered is not commensurate.
Civil suits against the company continue. By the way, the residents of the island of Giglio also banded together and sought damages. They didn't get much. Eventually, passengers who refused the initial compensation of $11,000 joined civil parties against Schettino in his trial in 2015.
Is not commensurate.
They were awarded €30,000 each. Other cases, especially those involving lost relatives, are settled for undisclosed amounts. New York attorney Peter Renee traveled to Budapest to represent 6 real survivors of the disaster.
At Ronay & Ronay, we personally work on every case.
And we'll work harder than anyone to get you the most money possible in the shortest amount of time.
And while on the job, a 7th case cropped up.
Esmond!
Via email. An elderly woman, Alona, said,
"Help me, Mr. Ronai, for I have lost my daughter, Eva, and my 5-year-old granddaughter, Roxana."
So Mr. Renai agreed to speak with her. However, there were some inconsistencies in her story. Neither Eva nor Roxana were on the passenger list. Odd, but Costa is known for having stowaways.
Gotcha, bitch!
Still, Mr. Renai was suspicious. They wouldn't cheaty old Petey, would they? Renai inquired further about why she was on board, especially without a ticket. Ilona said,
"Well, I don't know, but you should ask her boyfriend."
Zolt Horvath.
He'll know all the details.
I'm up all night. I'm going crazy, he said. But Mr. Renai was still suspicious. Because then she asked, how much money do you think this is worth? This is a huge red flag, Petey. In 20 years of doing this, you've never had anyone ask about money. Why now? So Mr. Renai hired an investigator and sent photos around of the missing girl. The next day, the phone rang. Oh, hoi hoi. It was the boyfriend again. Look, there's been a bit of a misunderstanding and the child isn't missing at all. Uh-huh. And then he claimed he was confused because he had done too many drugs the night before. Oh. Okay, can I speak to the daughter then? At first, he was refused. So Renai said that he'd have to file a missing persons report to the police if he couldn't. The boyfriend relented. That night, Renai met with Zolt and brought the police with him. He speaks to the granddaughter and asks her if she's seen Mum. Yeah, I saw her today. Oh, really? Yeah, we went to the park today and we went on the swings. Oh no, the jig was up. So the mum walks into the room sheepishly. It's a miracle! And the story changed again. Okay, I'm not dead, but I did injure my leg when I jumped from the ship. And then I immediately flew back to Budapest. Although don't worry about checking my leg because there are no visible marks or injuries. Old Petey, I'm beginning to think they weren't even on the boat. Also, it turns out this lady isn't her mum, it's just a neighbour. Eventually, Renai managed to make the pair confess. And then they said, hey, we haven't done anything wrong. We haven't taken any money. And in the end, it looks like there'll be no criminal punishment for the scam, because Hungary, a former communist country, has no laws against insurance fraud on the books.
The law firm that never... Communism works.
Sleeps, call 1-800-6647.
Oh, that's a bad idea. Oh, that's a very bad idea.
Mario, would you teach me some Italian?
Oh, of course.
Get back on board for fuck's sake.
Okay, thanks.
Gregorio De Falco,
Get
the
back to
naval
the
officer
captain.
who shouted at Scatino to Vada a bordo caso, became a bit of a national hero overnight in Italy. To Vada
Vado a bordo caso.
a bordo caso,
Vada a
became
bordo
a bit of
caso.
a national hero overnight in Italy. He, like the
I'm going to learn this, and when I'm playing Apex and one of the ladies starts to run away from the fight, I'm going to scream, Vada a bordo caso! Can we make this a thing, chat? Whenever someone like runs away from a fucking fight, we scream this to them. Vada a bordo caso!
Bordo Caso became a bit of a national hero overnight in Italy. He, like the rest of the world, expected
Get back on
Scatino
the
to go
fucking
down
ship.
with the ship. And when the captain chickened out, De Falco was there to admonish him. And when he stopped answering the radio, he called him on his cell phone to continue putting him on blast. His cell phone to continue putting him on blast.
I will really hurt you. I will cause you a boatload of trouble.
When the captain first reported,
Boatload. Boatload.
just a blackout, De Falco didn't believe the story and immediately began preparing a rescue effort, which likely saved several lives. His actions were applauded by most Italians who were tired of their public servants being corrupt and avoiding responsibility. Accordingly, shirts sporting Vada a bordo caso were being printed by the end of the week, others setting it as their phone's ringtone. But then, in September 2014, without warning, De Falco was transferred to an admin role in the Coast Guard.
Hear what I said? You've been demoted.
De Falco said that he had been passed up for promotion, that he had also not been told which admin office he was even being transferred to, and that it all effectively cancelled 10 years of his career. De Falco was tres furioso, and there was public speculation that it was owing to bad blood between himself and Admiral Delano, his former boss. His status among the public
The enemy.
overshadowed his superior in
The
many
enemy,
ways.
chat, the enemy.
On the other hand, his boss said, No, it's part of a normal career progression for naval officers, and that he must show more maturity and professionalism to advance his career. Now, it's hard to know what's true in office politics, so let's leave that alone.
Come on.
And anyway, in 2018, DeFalco said Buenos noches, you later, to the Italian Navy to become a politician. In March that year, he was elected to the Italian Senate, serving as a member for Livorno. He still serves there today.
I'm the captain now.
Vada Boda Caso! Vada Boda Caso!
The day after the disaster, Scatino was taken into custody by police and underwent questioning. However, it was clear that this would not be a straightforward investigation. So the judge released him under house arrest at his home in Sorrento, a town in Napoli. By July of that year, the house arrest was relaxed and he was allowed within this general area. While under house arrest, he wrote a book with this journalist from Rai magazine. I have no idea what it says, I don't speak Italian. But goddammit, he must have some kind of charisma going on, because there's been a lot of speculation in the press that he had an affair with her as well.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Hold on, I got it. Not content with abandoning his ship, this dude is determined to abandon his wife as well. So, Scatino and 5 others.
He has a wife. You fucking...
Others are facing criminal charges. Straight away, everyone lodges a plea bargain with the court, and all of those plea bargains are accepted, except for Scatino's. And the condition of everyone's reduced sentences are that they must provide witness testimony against Scatino.
He touched me.
Ciro, Jacob, and Sylvia were all given suspended sentences.
Dude, honestly, you're lucky it's that low. You know what I mean? You're lucky you only got a year and 6 months, year and 8. And 2 years, 10 months for what you did for the negligence.
Roberto and Manrico are able to opt for community service or house arrest. Not a bad deal.
A good deal. Good deal.
And that meant that Scatino was now all on his own. Ciro, the first officer, was the first to give his testimony. On the witness stand, he claimed that Scatino was distracted by his mistress and other guests on the bridge.
Oh my God.
That there was confusion over who was in command. Then it was Jacob's turn. And he said, Lamau XD, because he didn't actually bother with his testimony or his reduced sentence. He just fled the country. It took authorities 12 months to eventually track him down on the outskirts of Jakarta. And when they said, "Oi, we still want that witness testimony," he just scalped again. And he hasn't been found since.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
After that, Ferrarini gave his testimony, then look, we don't have time to relitigate the whole trial, so let's just go straight to the verdict. Guilty! Scatino was found guilty of multiple manslaughter, causing a shipwreck, abandoning ship, and lying to authority.
15 years.
He is sentenced
10,
to
15.
16 years and 1 month in prison.
Close, I knew it.
But wait, there's still the appeals. The appeals trial begins. And the verdict on the appeal? Surprise! Rejected! So Scatino's lawyers appealed again. And the verdict on the final appeal?
Scatino made multiple attempts to secure a plea deal but was denied by the prosecution each time. The prosecution called for Scatino to be sentenced to 26 years in prison, calling the incident a Titanic affair.
Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
Scatino was not present. His lawyers stated that he was waiting outside of the jail for the ruling, so that if his plea was rejected, he could immediately start serving his sentence. And with that, 5 years and 4 months after the disaster, he was finally in a cell.
I will not be making any comment.
Oh, God, that hurt. If you'd started serving, you'd only have 10 years left. Dickhead. If he actually started fucking serving his years, he'd only have 10 years left.
The salvage operation was enormous. It took over 2 years and cost an estimated $1.2 billion. Beginning in early 2012, they first spent 2 months pumping fuel from the ship's tanks. At the same time, they had to pump seawater in so that the balance wasn't affected and the ship didn't slide around. In early 2013, a platform was built under the ship to prevent it from falling further. Sponsons were then attached to the sides of the ship and cables attached to the underwater platform.
Fuck.
The sponsons were then dragged underwater and opened up to allow the ocean to fill them. The ship could then roll over properly. By late 2013, the ship was upright once more. The sponsons were then attached to the side of the ship to help keep it balanced. It now rested partially above water and crews could walk around safely. By July 2014, the water was removed from the sponsons and compressed air was pumped in to lift the ship. And she was
Pretty impressive what humans can do, huh? Any trues in the chat for that? Pretty fucking impressive what we can do.
ready to cruise again. This time to a
Size of
port
that
in
ship and
Genoa.
everything?
It was a 4-day
Amazing.
towing journey to the docks where a 2-year process of
Engineers,
dismantling
stuff like
and
that.
recycling
Crazy
would begin.
stuff.
That same weekend
Crazy.
of the towing, Scatino was busy. He was the guest of honor at a white party on an island in the Bay of Naples. He appeared on the front page of a local newspaper, flanked by 2 of Italy's most eligible bachelorettes.
God, I'm so happy this little rat's in fucking jail. What a little fuckwit.
Anyway, so these are the things that I remember from the Costa Concordia. That sweet maiden of the sea. And as for you, little fella, well, it's time to return you.
If you don't get the
Quit
joke,
again.
if you don't get the joke, while the ship was sinking, somebody stole the bell. While the ship was going down.
6 quick things. 1. NordVPN, good product, check them out. Number 2, there's a new video on the second channel.
Thank you, Internet Historian. That was really cool. That was really fucking cool. Any truths for that? That was really awesome. That was actually really fucking cool, dude. What's this? Oblivion NPC conversation.
Why are you running, dude? 23-1. Come on.
Let me be Mike. Thank you for the sub. Nick, thank you for the sub. Russian,
Are you
thank you for the
scared?
sub. Tess, thank you. Super. Jose, thank you very much. Oh, it's TOS? Stabbing alert. Oh, thank Christ. Thank you, chat. Thank you, everyone. Oh my God, he does. Oh, round of applause for the chat room. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, guys. Can't watch that on stream. Thank you, guys. Seriously, cheers. Thank you for actually warning me, you know what I mean? Getting banned over something like that would just be... New Mortal Kombat. 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 New Mortal Kombat.
First learned about this 7 years ago. On a mission in Brazil to capture a wanted fugitive. When we got there, it tore through our unit in seconds. The target had superhuman abilities. It had the same marking you do, Cole.
It's a birthmark.
What do you mean?
He was born with it.
It's not a birthmark, Cole. It means you've been chosen.
Throughout history, different cultures all over the world reference a great tournament of champions.
I mean, Mortal Kombat's always been corny, but the corny is strong in this.
To fight for something known.
Oh, this guy's a badass actor, that guy.
As Mortal Kombat.
These
These are your champions.
I'm Sonia. That's Kano.
I'm Luke.
Oh, they did good casting. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
The fate of Earth is in our hands.
No matter how many of my people we put in the ground, we will not fail. Kill them.
Sub-Zero.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that was cool.
Get over here.
The get over here needed a little bit more, you know. Yay or nay if you feel me, like a little bit more. Get over here. Where's the echo? Where's the bass?
Kano wins. You fucking beauty.
Kano wins. You fucking beauty. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the get over. Look, first. Yeah, come on. The get over here needed a lot of work. Come on. Come on. That needed a lot of fucking work. You know what I mean? Security camera catches a Miata playing in the snow. Car video. See what he does. Whee! Okay, that was pretty cool. That was actually pretty cool. Nice drift.
If you want to...
We're going back to the dating show, chat. We're going back to the dating show. Do this when a pretty girl looks at you.
I know this has happened to you more than once. You're walking down the street and you just feel it. You peep it. That girl that you just checked out, she looked at you back, and now you don't even know how to act. Now you're acting all awkward and thinking, damn it, Jose did not do a video on this yet. Until today. See, today, boys, I'm going to show you exactly how you should react when a girl looks at you. Because when she looks at you, chances are she's interested. If you react like a weirdo, you probably turned her off. But if you do one of the 5 things that I'm going to show you in this video, you got it in the bag. Let's do this. Number 1, and the most obvious thing to do, is that when she looks at you, I want you to straight up lock in. I don't want you to quickly shy away like most guys do, but instead, you see her peeping at you, just lock in.
Man, hey, you're not flirting with me. Keep your eyes to yourself, buddy. Hey, what you looking at? What you looking at?
3 seconds, the amount
Fucking
of
camera, dude.
that you just portrayed, it's gonna be driving her insane all day. Not to mention, here's a little pro tip that I do. Make sure your eyes look good, right? You don't want your eyes to look tired, so something I use every morning is a little bit of eye cream. This is just a little extra oomph that I'm giving you, that I do every day, that I suggest you do. This will brighten your eyes, that way when you do lock in, you're good to go.
Listen, chat. He dresses well, right? I think he would be quite charming in real life. He looks after himself, right? But the advice that he gives sometimes is so fucking weird. You know what I mean?
Number 2, brush.
Like, yeah, if somebody looks at you, chat, and, like, he's not wrong. You know what I'm... Yay or nay if you know what I'm trying to say. He's not completely wrong. It's just the way he says it is so creepy. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not completely wrong, but he's just so creepy with the way he says it. And, like, You know, like...
Your hair. You see, fixing up your hair or...
Yeah, like having nice hair, right? Can I get an amen? Is a good idea.
Touching up your hair, it's like a mild mating signal.
No, you know what I mean? No, like it's not a mild mating signal. Like, you know body language. You know one of the first things I learned in my psych degree is body language is one of the hardest things to read in the entire world psychologically, and we still don't fully understand it in many ways. For example, I brush my hair, right? I brush my hair when I think my hair looks like shit. When I look in the webcam and I think, oh man, my hair looks a little weird, I brush my fucking hair, my fingers through my hair. You know, I don't think I've ever brushed my fingers through my fucking hair as a mating signal for a woman. You know what I mean?
It's a subconscious.
A woman playing with her hair doesn't mean she wants to fuck you. Any trues in the chat? She's probably just fixing her hair. She's probably wondering, do I look okay? You know what I mean? It doesn't mean she wants to fuck you, dude. I think that's what's wrong with a lot of this advice.
A micro-grooming habit. Girls do it when they like a guy and guys do it as well. The difference is that women find this an ultra sexy move. Ask any woman. Women love when men brush their hair. It's like you're telling her, I'm getting ready to look good for you. Like that's basically ask you a question. What is the first thing women see when they look at you? Are you confused? I mean, come on, it's obvious. Your face, your skin. That's the first thing they see. If your skin is dull, ashy, filled with acne, or
it's
your
an ad,
eyes
it's
look
an ad.
tired, set. You're gonna make eye contact with her a second time. See, if she's made eye contact with you, you locked in, you were prepared.
Never wink. Never wink. Never wink, you fucking dickheads. Never fucking wink. Never wink. Have I not taught you, chat? Can I get an amen? There's only one appropriate time to wink. One time to wink when a wink is cool. What is it, chat? Have I not taught you? When is a wink cool? When is a wink cool? Does anybody know? Does anyone remember?
I know you don't like
When is a
when
wink
people
cool?
suggest videos.
There is
but
a moment
please
where you
consider
can...
what I suggest.
Unless you're
I think it would be
skydiving.
fun.
Yes. Exactly. Unless you're about to do something. For example, you're about to jump off a cliff into some water, right? A wink is, woof, jump, you make the jump. That's cool. Can I get an amen? It's funny. It breaks the ice. It's a bit of a joke, you know? You do it to your guy friends, girls, doesn't matter. You just wink before you jump. It's a bit of fun. It's playful. But if you look at a woman from across the fucking bar and you fucking go like this and you go, that's fucking so weird, dude. Do not fucking wink at people. That is so odd, dude. Do not fucking wink. Fucking, this camera's really pissing me off today. I don't know why it's moving so much today. It's moving too much today.
You did everything right. I want you to be ballsy enough and make eye contact with her again. See, the first time could have been an accident. Maybe she just
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He just said if you've got acne, get fucked. You're not prepared and she won't like you.
Yeah.
Show what the fuck your eyeballs are unprepared, you pepega.
And this time, hold it for about 2 to 3 seconds. Smile again, and then bring it away. That's it. If she does one of 3 things, which is smile back at you, hold your gaze, or look away really quickly shy, yo, make your move. That girl's interested. Number 5.
You just went through most of the things somebody would do if they weren't comfortable. Dude, when I see people staring at me, dude, I'm the kind of guy that, like, I'll stare right back. I'll be like, what the fuck?
That's it. If she does one of 3 things, which is...
I'm like, you stare at me, like, say I'm eating dinner, yeah? And I look up at you, yeah? And you're eating your dinner and you look up at me, I'll 1v1 you all day. I'm 1v1ing you. You will look away first. I'm like, what's up? What you looking at? What's up?
Smile back at you, hold your gaze, or look away really quickly shy, yo, make your move. That girl's interested.
So if she looks away quickly, chat, that could either mean 1 or 2 things. Ready? She's into you, or you freaked her the fuck out. She doesn't want to look at you anymore. You're weirding her out. She doesn't like you. She never wants to talk to you. Do not approach her no matter what.
5, I need you to fix your posture. See, when a girl's interested in you, she's picking up the subtle signs. She's trying to see.
See, you should just fix your posture. You shouldn't fix your posture for others. You should just fix your posture. You know what I mean? Good posture is good. You know? Good posture is good, chat.
It can't be that hard, bro. I know it's hard to say because a lot of guys don't take action, but it's time to grow up. It's time to put your big boy pants on. See, if you've done everything in this video, everything's rolling right, she's giving you...
By the way, this guy's married with a kid. By the way, this guy hasn't picked up a woman at a bar in years. Just letting you guys know. Just letting you guys know he's married with a kid. Just letting you all know.
You the right feedback. It's time you...
He hasn't been in the field in years, you know?
Don't just let her go home and you just become this distant memory in the back of her head. No, 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 no. I want you to take action right then and there. Yo, I just dropped a whole video on how to approach girls if you're a shy guy. If you haven't watched it, I recommend it for you guys. But if that's you...
Look at her forehead. Seven mistake simps do that kings never do. I kind of want to watch it. I kind of want to rip him a new one, you know what I mean? I kind of want to rip him a new one. You want to see what he's... Chat, I need you to know one thing, right? If you use the word simp unironically, right, as an insult to men, I have a big news flash for you. You're not alpha. You're not strong. You're a fucking loser. You're the loser. You're the fucking loser. Who cares if a guy is a little shy? Who gives a fuck? Women love shy guys. People love shy guys. People like people who are shy. Everyone's different, you know? Some people are so turned off by confidence. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? Can I get a true in the chat, you know? Like, fuck me, dude. Get over yourself. You don't always have to be like this
advice from a
big, strong fucking alpha man. You're allowed to be timid, guys. You're allowed to be fucking yourself. Be yourself. Be yourself. I'm telling every male in here right now, be yourself. That is the way that you will find a woman who loves you for you. That's what, because you're gonna crack. If you're not, if you don't want to change and you don't like put that forward and learn, like for example, I used to be very shy. I still can be shy, you know what I mean, depending how I'm feeling, but it takes practice, you know? I would literally like go out with the idea to talk to more people. Does that make any sense, chat? Yay or nay, if that makes sense. I would go out and I would think to myself, I'm going to work on my social skills. I'm going to try. I'm going to put in effort. When I was like 21, 22, dude, you know, like back in the day, like, man, it's like, you know, this is what I look like around that age and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would leave the house and think to myself, man, I'm gonna actually go out and try to like meet people. Like, look at me, dude, you know? Can I get an amen? You know, it's like, look at me, man. Like, I wasn't looking after my skin. You know, look at my skin here, dude. Like, I wasn't looking after myself. Like, you know, bada bing, bada bang. It's like, yeah, dude. Like, you have to put in effort in that way if you want to change. But there's nothing necessarily wrong with me here. I had a girlfriend here. I'm single now. You know, it's like people will love you and care for you for who you are, is, I guess, what I'm trying to say.
Wrong, but there's a difference between acting
confident, unless you want to change. If you want to change, then go out and change. Right? But yeah, you know, like I would describe myself as not very good looking back in the day, and now I've gotten a bit better looking, you know. But be yourself, man. Like, fuck. I think, yeah. And when people say, have you heard that line that saying be yourself is wrong because what happens if myself is socially awkward? And like, that's wrong. That's not wrong. The people who tell you to not be yourself are wrong, unless you want to change. Does that make? I hope that makes a bit of sense. Yeah, does that make any fucking sense?
There's
I fucking
literally
hope so.
someone for everyone, guys. If you don't believe me, go watch some of the shit on TLC. Beauty
Yes.
is subjective and doing dumb shit won't make anybody like you more.
Yes.
Be yourself. Cray knows his shit. Man has a whole ass degree is psychology.
Yeah, even if I mean, yeah, my degree I wouldn't say really helped me that much. It's more just common sense or life experience. I would say I do have a lot of life experience with this kind of stuff. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, yeah. Blind dating 10 guys based on their baby photos. That sounds boring, don't you reckon, chat? Do all comedians think the same? Let's see if comedians think the same.
My boyfriend died like a couple years ago, and so I have this joke like, "Oh, you guys, I literally got ghosted," and people in the audience get so mad.
I want to hear what these comedians think about risky jokes. That's the only question I really care about, you know? I want to hear what they have to say about risky jokes. I don't care about anything else.
People expect me to be funny all the time.
Nobody cares. Most of you aren't funny at all.
About 2. I tell offensive jokes. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, I joke about the time that I was raped, and so I've had people come and tell me before that it was very offensive to them, and I am not making fun of victims at all. I make fun of just him and the female detective that kind of botched my case. So kind of just, yeah, oh no, it's okay, you know. When I was first doing the jokes, I think it was a little too raw, so I think it was coming off as offensive. But I think and then I just like waited, and then now that I'm coming at it 4 years later, I can come at it as like, I feel like I've been able to like make it more funny now.
My boyfriend died like a couple years ago, and so I have this joke like, "Oh, you guys, I literally got ghosted," and people in the audience get so mad, and I'm like, and then they're like, "How could you?" And I'm like, "You don't know my boyfriend, because my boyfriend would have loved that joke, and he would have been like, 'Go, baby,' you know." So he's older man. He'll, "Go, baby, ah."
As a mixed race dude, I shit on white people and cops from time to time. And while it's not necessarily the attempt is to like offend white people, a cop might get offended when I say that. Cops look at me and when I ask if there's a problem, they say, maybe. You know, that's just how it is.
I talk about white people from my own experience working in corporate America, and I see the shifts and the way sometimes people feel uncomfortable, and I like it. And then I also talk about pussy. And my own grandmother is offended by that. But it's fine because it's like, I have one, you know?
A grandmother? I have been personally offended by someone else's joke. 3, 2, 1, go.
Public service announcement. White comics, stop trying to say the N-word on stage.
I was on BET for 10 years. I was probably the most famous white comic on there. I had a sitcom on there. I got away with saying anything I wanted on the road, and I still never used the word.
But what if
and my daughter's black, and I never used it about her, or my ex-wife, or...
But what if that comic is trying to make a point?
What's up with the Me Too movement? I'm like, y'all were raping us. That's what's up with the goddamn movement.
Exactly
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah,
Shut the fuck up. That's what's up
exactly
with it.
right.
It's not funny. It's not going to be funny. And I was just at a mic, and a guy was like, "Why are girls crying about getting raped? At least you're getting some." And I'm like, "Oh, you said the wrong damn thing." And I'm so happy I don't have eggs with me because they would be all over you. Like I cannot.
My whole mindset as a comic is
What
you could
did
say
you do
whatever
for
you
your
want on
dissertation
stage.
on
That's what's
Feeney?
wonderful about
I'm
comedy. It's
doing
one
a
of the last
psych degree
bastions
at
of
the
free
moment
speech.
and absolutely
But at the
loving
same
I did PTSD on returning soldiers from war.
time, to go to some places that a lot of newer, unexperienced green comics go to, i.e. offensive, N-word, Me Too, all of that, is one, lazy writing, and two, jumping.
I've never seen so many unfunny comedians in one room in my entire fucking life. I know they're like talking about serious things and stuff like that, but Jesus Christ, you know what I mean? Like, they're like, oh my God.
Into the deep end of a pool when you still have floaties on the second step walking in.
How's that?
You said the N-word on stage, which I wouldn't recommend because he doesn't. You couldn't, but you could technically, but you couldn't.
If you don't know, the first question was, people expect me to be funny at all times.
I mean, I'll be straight up with that. I have used the word on stage and will, but that is because I spend a solid 10 minutes building up the fact I am a person of color, I
and
am
that's okay.
black,
And
I am
people
on
of
your,
color
yeah.
come in different shades.
Exactly, yeah, you know, we're all...
Really, my daughter's just barely darker than you.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Different shades.
We're all on a spectrum.
It is possible to be both a great comedian and politically correct. 3, 2, 1, go.
It's possible to be an unfunny comedian and be politically correct.
I have 2 words for you, Brian Regan. Brian Regan is one of the greatest comics out there, and he does not curse, he is not offensive, he sells out theaters, he has a huge following, he's maintained and advanced since the 80s.
I'm not saying he's not a great comedian.
But that's the question, can you be a great comedian and be politically correct?
Will anyone remember him in 10 years? I'm
Yes.
not saying you won't, I will.
Yes, he has a
As
loyal fan
opposed
base.
to a Dave Chappelle, who is not PC, or as opposed to anyone else who is way more famous.
Comedy is subjective. That's what makes it wonderful. That's why there are filthy comics and there are Christian comics, and they all have their audience.
You're zeroing in as, oh, greatness means changing the world. Greatness can mean you're not going hungry anymore. Greatness can mean that you can afford to help your family out. That's great to me.
I didn't get into comedy to be Nelson Mandela. I'm just telling jokes. I'm just trying to be funny. And if you made a crowd laugh and you made them have a good time, and you know, that's what greatness is are you entertaining? Are you making folks laugh?
My industry is
take.
sexist.
Really good take. Really good take.
3, 2, 1, go.
It was my first year doing stand-up, and I did some like comedy contest or something at like the Haha Cafe or whatever, and I lost. I was the only girl in it, and then the guy who was running it comes up to me and he was like, "Hey, a little bit of advice. If you have big tits, talk about it." Oh. And I was like, so taken aback. I was like, "What? Excuse me?" And I felt disgusting. I felt objectified.
I have to cancel people's trips because I will hear from a female comic what someone said to them in a car. And to me, I don't tolerate it, so I just call up that guy and say, I'm replacing you.
Some of them are like, I love it. I think I get advantages as being a woman, blah, 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 blah. There's like a group of friends who believe that, who think it's a huge advantage, who play it up, who do whatever, you know what I mean? They think they get more bookings because they are women. The shows that I'm booked on, I see 50-50. I think it's because of the crowd I run in. Sure. You know what I mean? Like.
So if you're a part of the gay community, if you're part of a women's group and they support women in comedy and things like that, you probably will be on more diverse shows. But if you're going to the Comedy Store every Monday, like me, and you're one of this many women of color, you know what I mean? It's very difficult.
And you're talking about when they're picking for who goes up?
Because like,
yeah, exactly.
when I feel a pushback against I just don't. Okay, I've done the Monday show at the certain club, right? You know what I mean? I've gone a couple times and I'm like, ooh, I'm sensing a little hostility. Cool.
Doing comedy is a way for me to work through mental.
It's probably the least interesting one I've watched on Jubilee so far. Yeah. Do all teen dads think the same?
I think Cray looks more put together without his mustache.
This is a little intimidating. I'm not.
Put together? What is sex like for porn stars? Okay, interesting. 10 strangers rate a model to her face.
We make assumptions about people all the time. We decided to put
I love these ones.
drastically change.
I love these ones. These ones are.
Hi, my name is
usually very
Julia,
interesting.
and I'm 20.
What would you rate yourself?
Average to good, like kind of in between 7.5.
A 70 or 75?
Yeah,
out of
sure.
100?
Yeah.
This first group of people will only be able to look at
I'd
you.
rate myself a 7. I'd rate myself a 7, I reckon. What would you rate yourself, chat? I'd rate myself a 7. 9, 10, 8.5, 8, 8, 8, 3. Cray, you're a 7 for me? Yeah, I'd say I'm a 7. What would you rate me, chat? Honestly, you're allowed to say whatever you want. Go on. You're allowed to. You won't hurt my feelings. Give me an honest rating. Honest rating. 8, 8, 9. Thank you. 7.5. 8. What could I do better? What could I do better with my appearance, chat, do you reckon? Go on. Genuinely interested. I'm asking you for advice. The hair. Okay. Teeth. Okay. Height. Got you. I'm sorry, I can't change that. Yeah, but fair enough. If I was taller, I would be more attractive. That's fair.
We're all 10 out of 10.
Eyebrows. Interesting. You like my curly hair. More beard. Interesting. I do have very thick hair, but what I do is I make it go to the side like this, you know? Yeah. I get rid of my curls. Yeah. Your fashion sense. Right. Gotcha. More topless pics. Interesting. Well, it's very nice of you guys to rate me like, I think the average there was like an 8. And I got some 9, so thank you. That's very kind. Interesting.
Kind of nervous. I've never been rated.
I would like bigger muscles. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh, hey, how are you, man? Oh, this is a little bit weird. Okay, what is with this bit? Okay.
Could she show her ears? Okay, cool.
Show her ears?
She was like a very pretty girl. For me, like 100 is like people who could be like a model.
She's flawless. And then I was like, well, I can't just go on looks. I gotta look at other stuff. And this is the most shallow thing. I docked her 5 points because she had some wall art in the background. I don't know if that's my vibe.
Yeah, wall art
She
would freak
wasn't
me
really
out.
my type. She just looked like a plain, regular type of person.
You know what would be more interesting than this? Is not using a model and using an average Joe and seeing what people rate. You're already huge, Cray. I need to trim now. I need to cut. I'm gonna cut my body weight, I think.
That was crazy.
It was weird. It kind of people were looking at me. I've never
That's what
kind
I'm
of
gonna do with
experienced
my physique,
being
I think, is
on
get
a
lean.
display like that, I guess.
Because I'm a
I don't
big
know.
boy. I'm a big boy. Yeah, I don't have abs, but you can see the shape of my abs, if that makes sense. You can see... How can I put it? You can see the lines coming through, you know? Like, you can... Yeah. Yeah, someone in Discord took the shirtless photo of me and put a Dorito on it, and I was actually happy. Thank you to the person who Doritoed me. That was really cool.
Loving it.
I think she's absolutely stunning.
One of the most
I think I'm doing well to get the build. I need more. I need more shoulders.
No mustache.
I need shoulders bigger. I've been working really hard on my shoulders. Big time.
She's super pretty, and she's also like not afraid to be herself.
And
she also sounds
shoulders.
like really funny. Like I just listened to a part of one of her videos.
My triceps are really big.
And she was telling like a
really
funny story,
big.
and that
They're
just made her
covered
even
in
more pretty.
fat.
Like, I'm gonna cry. They're so nice.
Obviously, she's very attractive. But like I see some of her posts where she's advocating for Black Lives Matter.
I'm privileged, and I will never
What do you
understand
do
what
to
it's like
turn
be
and
black.
gain
That's
muscle?
what's most important to
It's
me.
a difficult
sort of, is
question to
that
answer.
Sometimes people can look
It's hard to explain.
extremely beautiful or attractive until they open their mouths.
It's a brave.
The basic how can I put this? People bulk because that's how you gain muscle. Right? That's how you gain muscle. You can't really lose weight, tone, and gain muscle at the same time. That's very difficult. You can as a beginner, but when you hit a plateau, you know these guys that are all shredded up and you see their bodies and you're like, wow, amazing. They're great. You know, they go from like bulking into shredding. But if you're like me, you kind of don't bulk, kind of don't. I'll show you. I'll show you, right? Let's get me shirtless up, right? I'll show you what I look like. And I'll explain kind of what has like almost happened. Right, so this is me shirtless. Yeah, looking pretty good. I think when I cut down, it'll look... So that's me shirtless, right? That's me shirtless, big boy. You know, like big fella, right?
You are fucking fine as hell. Also,
to
don't
gain
be a
this
fuckboy.
physique,
You
to
are
gain
too
this
emotionally
physique,
intelligent
I go
for that
between
shit. Also,
bulking,
you'll find the one. Hopefully
bulking and
means
maintaining
smile.
my calories back and forth. I've never done a cut. You know what I mean? I've never done a cut. What I think I need is bigger shoulders, smaller biceps, smaller tricep, and to lean down my belly. See how you can see my what's it called? Striatus, like here, and this bit is good, but here I hold a little bit. Obviously I am tensing a little bit, but this is without a pump. 5 days off of gym. That's what I look like. 5 days off of gym. You know, I think like up here in a real photo, like in real life, is a little bit more toned. But it definitely needs work. A lot of work. My forearms have gotten a lot bigger. My forearms are looking big. I like my forearms, slowly but surely. But yeah, this is a very attainable body for anyone watching. This is very attainable. You can do this. You can do this very easy. This is a year and a half of work on pretty good diet, getting bigger, concentrating, you know? And I think when I shred down, I'll look a lot better, a lot better. Like when I actually go to shred, I think I'm going to look fucking crazy. Yeah, I think I'm going to look fucking crazy, you know what I mean? I really do believe that. Yeah, even Baz and Marcus said, yeah, I think I'm going to look fucking insane. The ego? Well, in gym, there's like that old saying, if you don't love me when I'm bulking, you don't deserve me when I'm shredded. So I don't think it's really egotistical. I've put in the work to get size and mass. Now when I cut down, I think, yeah. And also, never get confidence mixed up with ego. You know what I mean as well, chat? Like, yeah. You should always believe in yourself. You should always believe in yourself. And remember, this is my hobby away from streaming, you know? Like, gym is my hobby. I like getting a better body. Yeah.
thing to do, right? Especially because you would see backlash.
Hey,
And they're, like,
Caitlin, how are
pretty
you?
too.
Thanks
It
for the
just makes it,
27
like,
months. Thank
that
you.
much better.
I did like my
Thank
own
you.
special rating between 1 and 100.
Yeah, well, someone did this here. Since we're on the talk of my body, and I'm starting to feel more open about my body. Like, I think like a Chris Evans look is really good. Like this kind of thing is like a really good body shape. Can I get an amen? I think that is a really awesome, bulky, strong man look. I really do like that. And then someone did this. So I think I'm on my way to getting to that level. If I was to lean down, I think I would start to look a little bit more like Chris Evans' body. So I'm thinking about leaning. But to be fair as well, chat, I still don't think I'm done with shaping before a shred. Does that make sense? I still don't think I'm done. I think if I was to get a little bit bigger, a little bit more muscle mass, and then shred with the base that I have, I think it would be fucked. I think I would look really fucking crazy. I don't count calories. Yeah, I'll count calories when I shred. I'm a pretty easygoing gym goer. Yes,
1
sir.
in 50, how attractive she was. Obviously, I gave her a 50 because she's beautiful.
I've thought about
the rest
steroids
was like
before,
bonus
yeah.
points. 10 points for having a cool pose.
I've thought about
10 more
steroids
points
before,
for,
definitely.
you know, talking about Black Lives Matter.
Everybody else was saying that she was beautiful. I don't know. I didn't really find her attractive or anything. It's not the type of girl I'd usually like go for.
So we can speak about your score. What about her Instagram led to you?
Hang
getting
on.
that score?
Remember
Oh,
when I
here we
donated
go.
a bundle of money
Did not
and
Here we
realize
go.
it was 1 to 100.
What is it, Brit? What is it?
Courtesy of roasting me,
Yeah.
coward.
No, Brit, I'm going to shred, right? It goes back and forth, Brit, right? 1 second I'm like, make up your mind. Listen to it. Listen! It's fun being strong in the gym. You know what I mean? It's fun being strong in the gym. When you shred, I don't want to lose like the feeling of going to the gym. You have to commit. I don't want to shred. I like eating food. You can't be like, damn, that pasta looks good. Let me shred on Monday. Britt, okay, I'm going to roast your dumb ass. Okay, you ready? Britt, have you ever walked into a gym? Brittany, okay? God bless your metabolism at the moment. But hey, girl, when you hit 28, okay, welcome to my life. Welcome to my life, Britt. Welcome to my life. Yeah! I'm more about your love of food, not strength. It's more about your love of food and not strength. You took away my VIP badge? Brit. You know, like 6 months ago when you've removed my VIP? You know, when we were streaming together and you removed my VIP from your chat? You know I removed yours and never gave it back.
Will you ever grow a mustache again?
I never gave it back. What did Courtney say? Use Brit for a vid and then un-VIP'd. Look, yay or nay if you think Brit deserves a VIP. Yay or nay? Watch all the no's come up, Brit. Watch this. Watch this. Okay, a couple of yeses. See, look at all... Make her say sorry. Look at all the no's, Brit. I think, Brit, you need to apologize to me. That's why they're saying no. Brit needs to apologize. Can I get some trues in the chat? God, I can't believe I'm going to VIP because you guys said no. Oh, chat, you really don't know my personality. Congratulations, Britt, you VIP'd! Britt, you know why they're saying no now? You want to know why? It's because we've got a lot of your viewers in my chat now. All part of the game, Brittany. All part of the game. Oh, thank God, because I wasn't going to apologize. Britt, you seem like the kind of girl that if you were in a relationship, right, and you were in the wrong in an argument, you would not apologize even after realizing you were in the wrong. Mm. Mm-hmm. 100%. It's because she's a Taurus. And I'm a Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. So I am mature, dignified, you know, all of this. I would, but it would be painful. I don't believe ya. I don't believe ya. What did Caitlin say? She's never wrong to begin with, though. So, Caitlin, you're meant to be on my side. Caitlin, you're my verified streamer friend. Not hers. Caitlin. The fuck is this? The hell is going on here? Girls got to stick together. Heck, Cray, am I right? Love you. Yes, girl. What is happening? Ladies of the chat. Ladies of the chat, if you come over to my side, we can have a Discord date. Watch him, watch him, watch him. Watch him come crawling back. Watch him come crawling back to Crayator. We can have a Discord date. What's happening? Why am I saying no? Why am I saying no's? Binoculars out. Boys, binoculars out. What's happening here? What's happening here, chat? Hey! What do you mean you'll pass? What do you mean I'm good? Hey! They're about to run to my side after that statement.
I'm on Daddy Cray's side, he's hot as shit and we saw him shirtless khaki hyper.
Sorry, I had to put the kettle on. The thing is, chat, is there's leagues. You know what I mean? And me as a man, I'm in a very high sought after league. You know what I mean? I'm in a high league. I'm you know, and it's like, you know, a lot of you ladies, you know, it's like I'm just here to watch videos. Hey, B. Chat.
Especially by societal standards, she's incredibly attractive, but I'm not too fond of like perfection. Too fond of like perfection. I'm not too fond of like perfection.
What do people want from other people? You know what I mean? Would you like some ego with that drink? Because there's plenty to go here. Britt, I just know my worth. Any truths in the chat if you know your worth as well. It's about knowing your worth. Can I get a true in the chat, you know? It's about believing in yourself, Britt. It's about, you know, understanding yourself, self-reflection. This is what I'm about. You know?
Ignore my dono again, bitch.
I didn't ignore it. I was ranting. Who's this guy? Who rated her all the way down here? What are you doing?
There's people are so nice. I was like able to cry. They're so sweet. But I love how they were like really putting the importance on not just like the outside, but like on the inside. There's
Dude, people are so, what I don't get about like, she's gorgeous. You know what I mean, chat? Like, I don't understand how you, maybe I'm an idiot. I can't understand why you would not find this woman gorgeous, you know?
sweet, so kind.
Great personality, bubbly, like this,
We are
that,
gonna
like.
head over to the next section now.
Sometimes
which is
people are so like overly picky and judgmental. I don't. She's okay, but not perfect. Yeah, but Pulitzer, you know, like, what do you mean by perfect? Do you know what I mean? Can I get an amen? Like, I don't understand. Like, what do you mean perfect, dude? You know, like, she's beautiful. Are you perfect? Am I perfect? Dude, you should see me in the morning. Look at me now. Like, I'm not the perfect, good-looking guy. You know what I mean? It's like, you know, it's like, I don't understand where people get this idea that they're only going to date. Like, where is that crazy standard coming from, you know? Because some people expect so much. Yeah, Britt, yeah. No, can I get a true for this? Are you ready? What's with people being overly judgmental when you don't even look after yourself? Does that make any sense? Like, everyone likes to point fingers and say, oh, this person isn't this. Oh, this girl isn't that. Oh, like, everybody has their imperfections. That's what makes people beautiful. You know, I know that sounds corny, but it is fucking true. You know what I mean? I don't understand it. I don't get it. You know, it's all this Tinder shit, you know, like, oh, she's hot. She's hot. She's hot. She's ugly. She's ugly. She's hot. Like, swipe, boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't get that, dude. Like, I'm not following you at all. I do not understand, right? I get everybody has their tastes in appearances, you know what I mean? But I would say, like, she's gorgeous. Do you know what I'm trying to... Am I making any fucking sense? I don't understand.
People are so nice.
And then, like, some people in here, right? I'm not pointing at you. Some of you guys don't fucking have a shower every morning. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Some of you guys don't shower for fucking 3 days, 5 days. And then you're going to call this woman not gorgeous? I don't understand. That's my rant. Yeah, no, Britt, I am completely agreeing with you. Look in the mirror and see what you've got to offer this woman. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you have to offer? You know?
I was like able to cry. They're so sweet. But I love
Personality-wise as well. Personality-wise as well.
What else? Favorite food?
Favorite food? I'm not really picky.
Any hobbies?
Oh man, well, I'm taking 5 classes right now, so I don't really have much free time.
No free time.
What are you doing to make the world a better place?
I'm a Christian,
a streamer.
so like I believe that like
I'm a streamer,
being
chat.
a light
You know, I
in the
make the world a
like,
better
wherever
place
I go,
every
just
day.
holding the door open or smiling.
You know what I mean?
Change someone's whole life.
That's what I'd be
Oh
doing.
yeah, that's awesome.
Hey man, I can already tell even without no face cams. Yo, great personality. That's what we're.
All right, that's 2 minutes.
Oh, serious?
I don't know. I felt that she was just a really down-to-earth person, but...
And chat, right? Sorry for the rant, right? But I'm in the mood. Right? So when it comes to dating, yeah, the people who ranked her low and said, you know, like, oh man, like she's unattractive or something like this, like, you know, I wouldn't approach her or something like that. Like, then you're missing out on finding more out about a beautiful woman. Yay or nay if you know where I'm coming from. Like, you think like, oh, she's not in my league. Like, I'm this macho, like really stunning, good-looking bloke or woman. Either way, I'm just from my point, because I'm a guy. And then you're like, oh, she's like not that hot. Like, I've seen hotter chicks or something like that. But then she's got a beautiful soul. She's got a great job. She looks after her family. She's got amazing values. Like, She loves what you love. You share hobbies, and like there's different leagues in every area. There's not just, oh, this guy is ugly, fuck him. You know, like, oh, yuck. You know, that's so superficial and materialistic, you know? Like, so what about other things, you know? Is that making any sense? I'm lost. What are you saying? I guess what it's coming down to is, yeah, kind of like looks fade. I want interesting conversation with someone. I want a woman who believes in me, believes in my work, and I want to believe in them too. So it's like, you know, it's some people these days are so superficial with the whole, you know, Tinder thing that it's just, oh, ugly, hot, form. Baggers, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Oh, don't even get me started on porn. Do not even get me started with porn. Don't even get me started. I will go crazy. I will go crazy on that topic.
I mean, I wasn't able to see any of her flaws.
I'm gay, so like her voice wasn't gonna do anything for me in that way. Like a 52 off of someone's voice in a 2-minute conversation to me is like pretty high.
Obviously she seemed like a really nice, approachable person, but without seeing someone, I can only assume really that she falls somewhere around the normal curve. You know, I enjoy talking to her, so that's why she scored more than the 50th percentile essentially.
Oh, I want to rant so bad. Can I rant? Am I allowed another rant? Okay, dude. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, here it comes, right? Like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Here it comes, right? It's like, judging someone off of, like, their voice and, like, how they sound, I think is, like, a little bit strange. You know what I mean? Like, that's a little bit strange. It's like when people say, like, I would never date a guy with brown eyes. You know, that's fucking weird. You know, there's some preferences that I understand, like, you know, women wanting a man who's, like, as tall as them, and then some women don't and stuff like that. Like, that's okay, but, like, the color of his eyes? The color of her eyes? Really? Really? The color of his eyes? It's not that deep. It's just to make the vid longer.
The lowest, but I could be wrong.
No,
but that's kinda
I'm
like
not.
Where I'm.
No, I'm not creating conversation to make the video go longer because I'm running out of content. Do I seem like that kind of guy? No. What did Melly say? People thinking it's a build a bitch nowadays. Melly. Fucking hell. Yeah, people be thinking they're playing The Sims.
I'm thinking. I am a little insecure in how I talk. I just hate listening to myself talk, and I talk really fast, and sometimes I like mess up my words and that kind of stuff. So I guess I can be kind of like self-conscious about that. I talk a lot.
This one video's on, so you can just stay on camera.
Okay. Hey, how are you?
Okay. Oh, it's an actual person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a person.
Oh God.
Hi, I'm Julia.
Hi there.
I'm from Spain. I think you maybe can notice it with the accent.
Yeah, I love your. That's a beautiful accent.
Thank you. I hate it.
What's your sign?
Aries.
Ooh, fire queen. I'm a Virgo, but I'm a Sagittarius moon.
Any hobbies?
Never heard a bigger red flag than that. Never heard a bigger red flag than that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out. You know what I mean? I'm gone. You're getting left on scene, red. You know, you introduce yourself with like, what star sign are you? I'm an Aries with the Sagittarius moon. The only moon you're going to see is my ass as I turn away and walk away from you. You know what I mean? Like, fuck you, Sagittarius moon. Fuck you, moon. You know, screw that.
All I do is study. I'm gonna be a pre-med student over there.
I'm part of
a dance team?
I'm a singer and songwriter. What about you?
Ew! I'm also a singer songwriter.
Oh, really?
So can you play me a song really quick?
Can I? I don't know. I can't even see it.
You look so beautiful, by the way. I love your hair, your dress.
I love your short hair. I wish I could pull it off. I cannot, but like,
girl, you could work it.
So what kind of doctor or like medical profession do you want to be?
I'm thinking about being a cardiothoracic surgeon, a neurological surgeon, or both, preferably.
Alrighty.
This guy's a catch. Any truths?
She is very pretty. So
go for it,
and, you know,
dude.
She,
fuck yeah, man.
Asked me about myself. Like, I honestly think that was a really sweet aspect of her.
She made me feel very good.
That man's gonna make some bank.
It's also a plus.
She was really nice, and I think what boosted up the score more was that she was interested in like my dance team, and when I mentioned K-pop.
Out of everything, I'm just going to say my result. Out of everything, I would never say anything other than this, but 10. Good personality, beautiful woman, interesting to talk to, it seems. Bubbly, you know, like interesting, like 10, 100%. Would ask out on date, 100%. 100%.
I felt a little more comfortable, I think, because I talk with my
10 out of
hands
10.
and I use gestures and like facial expressions. So I felt like maybe it went a little better because I could kind of like show like expressions and.
Cray, it's out of 100. 100.
Thinking back to every section and how you felt it went, if you can guess the average score within 3 points of it, then you win $100.
What? Okay.
She won $100. She's rich. She's rich. We're running. I love the ones where it's like 10 women rate. 10 women rate like a guy and stuff like that. But I'm running out of them, I think. Can we rewatch this one, chat? 15 men compete for 5 women. Can we rewatch it? I've seen it, but this one was interesting. This one. These two were funny as fuck.
Journey.
I wanted that guy. Ladies, if a guy starts talking about his nomadic journey, get out of there. That's a red flag. I'm sorry,
Actually
ladies.
used to live out of my Subaru, being more free-spirited, rather than just adhering to the social structures, the hegemonies of society.
Do you guys use dating apps?
On and off.
Yeah.
I definitely do. Yeah. No. Depends on who I'm in.
She actually paints champed. Finally, someone great taller than them.
What stops you guys from using dating apps?
The weirdos.
Fuck boys. You can't like feel their energy.
What's the worst thing a guy can have on his dating profile?
Him with a fish.
It's true. Half of the guys.
Is that true, ladies? A guy with a fish is bad? Actually? Hang on, I'm just going to make a cup of coffee. Is that true? Guy with a fish, a red flag, chat? Sorry.
Uh-oh, they're coming. Oh my god. Okay, they're coming. Look at me, this picture. I'm just like, really? What if I start choking? There's a lot.
Hi, I'm Amber. I'm 22 years old. I collect pressed pennies. 51 cents is the way to my heart.
Wow. I'm Mackenzie. I'm 21 years old, and a million people have seen me make out with a boy online.
My name is Gabby. I'm 20. I'm a full-time destination wedding photographer, and I'm a yoga instructor on the side too. I'm actually from Amish country, Pennsylvania. I literally have Mennonite and Amish children at my house.
Hi, my name is Victoria. I'm 26 years old. I'm a social media influencer. I'm single as fuck, so I'm ready to get booed up.
My name's Jackie. I'm 19. I like to spend my free time at the gym. I've recently got into that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Making the first move, man.
Here we go.
Oh, Asians in my life.
Asian persuasion.
Stop complaining.
Hi.
How's it going? How you doing?
It's going. I'm fine. Everything's fine. How's your day been?
Oh, so we going right now? Looking for a hug? Excuse me.
Oh.
How's it going?
Did you drop something?
Hi.
I think it was your standards. Hi, my name's Josh.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for going in my line.
No, thank you for like making it easy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Is this your first time dating 3 guys at once in a white void?
What are you talking about?
Definitely.
Favorite.
That's not a great line. Chat, interesting question. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who do you reckon I should go for if I'm one of these guys? For me. Think about my personality. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who do you reckon I should go for? 3, 2? 2? One likes to go to the gym. I like gymming alone for the most part, though. Definitely not the yoga instructor. Two for the height. I'm not afraid of a woman who's taller than me. Two to 3. All right, now if it's between, a lot of people are saying 4 as well. Let's say it's between 2 and 3 now. 2 and 3. Who do you reckon I should go for? Let's run a poll. I'm going to poll it. I'm going to poll that. I'm genuinely interested. Who should Cray go for? 2 or 3? There's a poll on the chat. So she's number 2. She's number 3. Who do you reckon, chat? She's number 2. She's number 3. 2's winning pretty. And we'll do the poll again, chat. We'll do the poll again at the end. And we'll see if it changes with what they say. That's actually interesting. If you're a regular in here, you should know my personality a little bit. Number 2 or number 3. Interesting. So 2's winning. See what they're like.
As someone who grew up here, then I can confirm if she got out, she's normalish now. But we learned to bake at the age of 3 to 4, so we can literally bake you anything, and we're new to what most people grew up with, so everything entertains us. That or she's nuts.
So you're worried that she's either crazy or a really good person. Right. But it's a risky. You know, you want to know the saddest one about this? Is the one with the guys in the row. One guy gets no girls.
Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
It's going. I'm fine. Everything's fine. How's your day been?
Oh, so we going right now? Looking for a hug? Excuse me.
How's it going? Did you drop something?
Hi.
I think it was your standards. Hi, my name's Josh.
Hey, what's up?
Thanks for going in my line.
No, thank you for like making it easy for me. You know what I'm saying?
Is this your first time dating 3 guys at once in a white void?
Yeah, definitely.
Favorite number between 1 and 13?
6, 7.
Are you free September? I forget the date. I got a wedding, so.
You need a date.
Yeah, it's in San Diego, so if you down.
I have family from like small town Pennsylvania.
Where?
Like
Ladies, do pickup lines work? I don't see it ever really working, right? Like, it has to be a hilarious one, yeah? It has to, like, hit like crazy, yeah? Like, it depends on the delivery.
Town, have you heard of that?
Yeah, that's not far.
I'm actually like an independent filmmaker and a
That's so
stand-up
cool.
comedian. So
Yeah.
I've made you laugh about 4 times so far.
Oh, you're counting too.
Yeah.
You have a really good figure. How often do you go to the gym?
Like 5 times a week.
You look like you're strong enough to carry my emotional baggage.
Okay, then. What's like
What
a
the
story or
fuck?
something
This
that's like,
guy,
okay,
man,
I did
relax.
this for me. I once accidentally joined a cult. It was an accident. It was an accident. But I did join.
Yellow's my favorite color.
Oh, I was gonna try to guess your favorite
Oh, shoot,
color.
sorry.
Shit.
What's your favorite color? I'm
Oh,
a guess
not-
too.
yeah.
I'm in between blue and green. Like, I feel like that's like a standard. Like, oh, fuck, it's wrong.
Hell yeah, that's wrong.
I'm not into small talk. A little about me. I got injured, and then resulted from that. I started
There you
getting
go.
into yoga a lot more,
There you
getting
go.
into nature, getting to the little bit of Kundalini yoga.
Oh,
So
Kundalini.
It's all holistically
Did you have you take your phone and
connected.
Google this beforehand? No?
No.
Okay.
No,
Impressed.
no, we just organically aligned.
To eliminate someone in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, okay.
Do you like piano?
Yes, I do like piano. Cool.
I'm a pianist.
Oh my gosh, that's so incredible.
I play the cowbell.
I think if he was a woman, right? I think he is my preference not to date or what I find unattractive in people. Is that okay to say? You know how we were talking about preferences and how I don't have many preferences and stuff like that? I think I'm a guy with not many preferences. You know, I don't care if you got brown hair, blonde hair, red hair. I don't give a fuck. I don't care what the color of your eyes is. But if we start talking and you say this,
And then resulted from that, I started
There you
getting
go.
into yoga a lot more,
There you
getting
go.
into nature, getting to the little bit of Kundalini yoga.
Oh,
So
Kundalini.
It's all holistically
Did you have you take your phone and
connected.
Google this beforehand? No?
No.
Okay.
No.
Impressed.
like she says a joke, right? Like I crack a joke and say this is the woman, and then she goes, no, I didn't Google anything. I'd be like, oh my God.
No, we just organically aligned.
To
Like,
eliminate someone in 1 minute.
In 1 minute, okay.
Do you like piano?
Yes, I do like piano. Cool.
I'm a pianist.
Oh my gosh, that's so incredible.
I play the cowbell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I play cello for them.
Oh, I love the cello.
she took it seriously when he said I play the cowbell. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. She's a cutie. She's a cutie pie. I like that. She a cutie.
It's up to you though.
Dairy free.
She's
Oh,
a
actually,
cutie
no,
pie.
You're right about both of those two.
Who likes boba?
I do.
Yeah,
Love tea.
Whether you call it God or the universe or source, it's still just love and like connection, social connection.
All right, eliminate someone in 5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2.
I'm probably going to eliminate him. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Okay, I mean, there's so many different options. Like, I don't know who I'm gonna choose.
I'm sorry you haven't been as
Nah, it'd hurt your feelings no matter
The
what
one in
getting
the
booted
middle.
off first. You know what I mean? I think we can all admit that, dude. I think we can all admit that. Like, if I got
So
booted
are
off
you
first, I'd
sort
be
of a
a little bit like, oh,
free-spirited
fuck.
soul nomadic, or do you like settling down and having that balance of?
What's your favorite type of body of water?
The oceans, you know, the waves.
Man, I love number 5, dude. I love number 5. Thinking of a question to ask someone on a date. What is your favorite body of water? If I got asked that on a date, I'd look at it, I'd be like, man, I don't know, a puddle? I don't know, tap water? Water that comes in a pitcher? I don't know.
They come in, come out. The moon gets affected by a lot of things. Just making up a lot of stuff so these guys don't have time to talk.
What nationality are you?
I'm Vietnamese.
Okay.
How about you guys?
I'm Chinese and Filipino, so Filipino.
Filipino?
Take a guess.
Chinese?
Yeah. Ding 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 ding. So like I
Um,
started working out and it was kind of hard. So I mean.
Yeah, I was never fit at all. And so one day I just went with one of my friends to the gym and I was just like, let's do this.
Eliminate someone?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Take a deep breath.
Can I take both?
Nope.
1, 2, 3.
I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna eliminate you.
Okay, bye. All right, bada bing.
Okay, so
Bada bing. I like that guy as well.
I got to eliminate you.
okay.
You don't.
Nice meeting you.
don't.
Well, brother.
Okay, one more minute.
In my nomadic journey.
She left the shortest of the group and the tallest of the group. See what I'm saying about all these dudes who are so nervous about being short? Can I get an amen, dude? You know, it's like, fuck, chill. It's like yesterday I did an advice stream and so many young men, did you notice? If you were in there yesterday, so many young men were like, man, I'm 5'4", I'm depressed as hell. I can't see myself living anymore. I was like, holy shit, dude. Like, man, like, you know, like, fuck, like, I hope you guys know none of my jokes are said in a serious way about that kind of stuff, you know? Do you know what I'm saying, chat? I hope you guys know that none of the jokes we say in here are meant to, like, it's a joke, you know?
I actually used to live out of my Subaru.
Okay, why should I pick you?
Why should you pick me?
Yeah, I'm very susceptible to peer pressure, so whatever you say is probably gonna work.
If one day you need
For God's
to
sake,
speak
please,
Chinese
someone
next
kill
to
the
you,
TV.
I will be there.
I just like flowing and listening to my intuition and going wherever, you know.
You should pick me because I can cook whatever you'd like for me to cook for you.
That's good.
I also play guitar and cello. You said you love the cello, so this guy doesn't play cello.
But he plays piano, and piano is crazy cool.
Goddess, I am gonna throw up. It's so fine. Ugh. Okay.
Just take a deep breath.
Take a
Chilling.
deep breath. Actually, I think I'm gonna stay
about
in
the
touch with you
piano?
because I feel like I've talked to you so much now, you know?
Right
I
on.
love hearing what you
Yeah,
have to
no
say.
worries.
Good to hear.
Have a beautiful day, my friend.
He was in love. Chat. He was in love. He was in love.
You so much now, you know?
Right
I
on.
love hearing what you
Yeah,
have to
no
say.
worries.
I swear
Good
to
to
all of
hear.
you,
Have a
none of
beautiful
this
day, my friend.
man's
Can we hug?
gods. If they don't shove
Oh,
his
yeah, I love
nomadic
hugs.
journey up his ass and shut him up, I will throw myself off a bridge, good God.
He doesn't shove his nomadic journey up his ass. Yeah, dude, I'm the same, man. If I was out on a date and a woman started telling me about her nomadic journey through the interstellar galaxy, I'd be like, man, doesn't matter how beautiful you are, I'm out, you know. I'm oh God, bro, I'm out.
Okay.
How did you guys feel about the experience overall?
That was nerve-wracking.
And you know what else? Opposites do actually attract in some ways. A bit of headbutt is good. Disagreeing is good in a relationship. You know? What do you reckon, chat? Like, you need similarity. Don't get me wrong, right? Don't get me wrong. But she seems pretty similar to the hippie bloke, yeah? In some ways. But I feel like, nah, like, you need to be able to go away and do something else, you know, away from your partner, you know? Like, you need a little bit of challenge, a little bit of oomph, a little bit of banter, a little bit of... Add a little bit of spice, you know?
Standing there and like, who's gonna pick you? Why are they picking you? It's probably just based off of initial attraction. Like, you don't really know anything about each other right away.
See what I mean, chat? Yeah.
Just being next to a pretty girl is like hot, like making me sweat enough.
They were all so good. They all had so many great qualities.
We appreciate that.
And I feel like, what if I made, no offense, what if I made the wrong choice?
They would make such a cute couple. They would make such a cute fucking couple.
No offense.
Please love each other
What's
forever,
up, my
please.
G?
What if
I hope
Please
life
love
is
each
going
other.
well.
I made
Please
the wrong
fall in love.
choice.
Take care of yourself.
Do you guys think you would ever...
I'm doing really well, man. Thank you, Frizzy. Thanks for all the dono subs, bits, all the funny donos. Thanks, guys.
I'd be very down
Thanks
for
for
that.
subbing today.
I'd be
Thanks for the
open
follows.
to it.
I mean, I'm looking for somebody to work out with.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I just don't like working out with just like other people. So maybe not that, but yeah, nice. Look at us.
She's not digging it. Not only because of the not only because of the gym comment, but just watch her language, you know, like just...
Honestly, I just
Like
don't
the-
like working out with
with
just like
people.
other people. So maybe not that, but
Yeah,
Me and you on the
nice.
same
Look at
fucking
us.
page. Me and Mackenzie.
Yeah, come through. We'll like kick it by the pool or something.
Kick it by the pool.
That meal sometime.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
She's had a lot of dating experience. She goes out on a lot of dates.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah.
What's happening, my friends? Let's do this. It's going phenomenal. It's always an excellent day, my friend.
You fucking hippies, dude. No, it's not always an excellent day. No, it's not always fucking phenomenal. Sometimes I wake up and I just want to lay in bed all day and fucking eat chocolate ice cream and be left alone. Shove it up your ass. Shove it up your fucking ass, dude. I'm so... Every day is beautiful. Every day is phenomenal. No!
How did you feel about the experience?
It was more so just like myself wanting to bring out my experiences of similarities that I see in her. Just wanted her to know about it. It was just like, yeah, it's cool though.
Hi, thanks for watching.
He was in love. He was in
this
love.
video. I'm glad you watched
Someone
it.
said, shit, now I want
No,
ice cream.
why do we do these outros?
Honestly, I think you two.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. This one's pretty interesting. I know I've already seen these, but we got a lot of new viewers, and these are just so interesting, and I hate that a guy doesn't get any girls.
Hey, game in the game for the fame. Everybody just know my name. Steady hands, always on the track, never going back. Always spitting facts, you know, got the map.
He raps like I do when I'm on stream. I said this last time we watched this video. I've said that exact rap on stream. Came in the game for the fame. Hey, this bitch looking like a lame. Hey, yeah, you know I stay in my lane. Hey, blame, sane, crane.
That hippie
you know.
fucker sounded like Michelangelo from TMNT if someone took everything you loved out of him.
How would you guys describe your dating life?
Chat, which line would you go into? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which one would you go into? Be honest, be honest. It's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess you can't see him.
Humble. To be continued.
I reckon 2 has a good vibe. 3 has a good vibe. 1 has a good vibe. 1, 2, and 3, they all seem like good blokes. They all seem like good blokes, you know?
Not important.
Say dry. Single.
Lonely.
Talking to some single men, have you ever really talked to a single guy before and had him open up about his dating life? It's very sad. Most of the time, it's a very sad conversation. Any truths? Have you noticed that? Like when I talk to single women, happiest women I've ever spoken to. Single women, dude, they're having a great time. Dude, you sit down with a single bloke. Lonely. I hate waking up every morning. You know, it's.
Let's bring the women.
Itchy back. Yeah, for all the single guys out there, dude. For all the single guys out there, listen, hobbies, self-worth, gym, doing things. You know, can I get an amen? Do things, you know what I mean? You don't need somebody else to direct your life, my man. You know, chill. You know, you'll be all right. Come on.
My name's Christian. I go to CBU at Riverside.
My name's Marcus. I'm doing part-time school and then part-time work.
My name's Kalen. I'm working full-time and I'm 18.
My name's Keanu. I'm from Queens, New York, and I produce and model.
I'm Wesley. I just
Shouldn't have
graduated
mentioned
from
that he was
UCSB.
18.
My name's Jalen. I'm a music producer, rapper.
5, 4, 3.
If you're 18 years old in the chat, close your eyes. This is gonna hurt.
2, 1, go.
Okay.
Oh, thank you guys. I actually hate it though. I actually fucking hate it. I actually hate it. You know what I mean? I kind of, can I be honest? Like I get why you wouldn't come into his line, but I promise you, chat, if I was in this show and it was like, you know, reversed, whatever, I would go, no matter what she looked like, no matter what, I would go into her line. I promise you. I fucking promise you. I promise you that.
To my guild.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna find an actual date on this show, but you know what you can stop is someone feeling like shit for a day. Fuck that.
I'm Rebecca.
Rebecca, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's up, guys?
What's up?
I like your style.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'm from New York.
A little disappointed.
So I'm from Brooklyn. I hear the New York accent. Once I hear that, I'm like, okay, I want to connect with that person
Yeah.
out here because it's.
We gotta stay together.
We gotta stay together. How do you feel having a long line of girls?
Nervous.
What do you feel like made things end up this way? Do you think it could have been something you said?
Oh yeah,
What did you say?
I'm 18.
Oh, you think that's it?
If you can like lick.
Oh yeah.
What did you say?
What a mature
I'm
young
18.
man.
Oh, you think that's it?
But he hurting a bit. He hurting a bit. Yeah, he hurting a bit. This chat, you ready? This? Dude, I have never really done this before. And you best believe if I do this, I'm upset. You know what I mean? If I ever do this, dude, and hang on to this year, dude, I'm upset. You know I went on a rant about like body movements not really matter and body behavior being super hard to read, but this young man is upset, and we all would be.
If you can like lick your elbow, it could actually save you from elimination.
Can you do it with us?
I only practice in my private time.
Not relationships.
What are you gonna be like?
You can't ask us
It's
for
a,
anything.
okay, fine. Impossible challenge. Impossible challenge.
I actually grew up playing lacrosse.
Yeah, I played lacrosse also.
Oh, sweet.
So,
Okay.
do you still play?
I played at UCSB.
Okay, cool. So we shouldn't probably ever play lacrosse together.
Oh, I mean, that'd be pretty fun.
First elimination happens in 1 minute.
Oh. What's your guys' deepest, darkest secrets?
Oh, that's deep.
Oh, sorry about that.
I do television PR.
Man, like, when can I go home? Man, what's like your deepest, darkest secret? Oh my God, that's a little bit deep. Sorry, dude.
I'm surrounded by creatives, and I
That's
love
dope.
that. Yeah.
I just love being creative, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Maybe that's just the New York in us.
Love it.
3
love
words
it.
to describe you.
Um,
This is too much.
I'd say shy, introvert.
I would have said humble, so I can't answer the rest of the question. Oh! Little bit of comedy. Little bit of comedy sprinkled over. Sprinkle it with a little bit of comedy. Every woman in here right now wants to date me. It's that easy.
If I drop some beats, can you freestyle?
Yeah. Okay. No. Okay. Well, okay. I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
Alrighty.
Hey, game in the game for the fame. Everybody just know my name. Steady hands, always on the track, never going back. Always spitting facts, you know. Got the mat.
I got the mat.
It's hard.
Jeez. Well, let me see. Oh.
Always spitting facts, you know.
Really listen to him. Really listen to this guy. Really listen to him. You ready? Really listen to him.
Got the Mac.
It's hard.
Jeez. Well, let me see. Oh, okay. Man, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
I get eliminate.
Alright.
Yeah.
Do I have to do this right now? Oh,
She was a cutie pie. Oh, they're all cute.
Do I have to do this right now? Oh, holy shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'm so sorry.
It's all good.
You eliminate another person in 1 minute.
My birthday's coming up.
Any plans?
No,
coming up?
not right now.
We can plan something.
We can all plan
We can all
something.
plan
We can
something.
all just throw a party.
Favorite dance move?
No.
Favorite dance move? I say the wall.
Can you show us?
Who inspired you to be a rapper?
It was Linkin Park, Chester.
No way.
Yeah, I'm a huge Linkin Park fan.
Dope.
Try so hard, got so far. Like they remember they had rap there too.
In the end,
It does even freaking matter, bro.
And that seems like a good job.
Love it.
Yeah.
Good money.
What's the career
guess-
that
Fuck
you
yeah,
so
Linkin
is that
Park.
like a pre-med? Is that neuropsychology?
Eliminate someone?
Yeah, Chester Bennington was the lead singer of Linkin Park, and he sadly took his own life.
It's always the hardest part.
My gosh.
No, well, to be fair, not only did Mike rap, but also a lot of Linkin Park is just rap with a screamo vocal. The same as, are you ready for the biggest twist of your entire fucking life? Slipknot. Slipknot is rap. Yep. Slipknot. It's rap. It's rap. Listen to Slipknot, right? Learn the lyrics, get rid of the instrumental, and listen to it without an instrumental. It's rap. Everyone's saying no, you don't know what you're talking about. I promise you. Get rid of it. If my brother knows every word to every single Slipknot song, right? When he's around the house and he's singing or he's rapping, it's crazy. You got no idea.
I'm sorry.
It's amazing. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's amazing.
Can you tell me what that tattoo is about though, before you go?
Later on.
Okay.
Sorry.
What do you call yourself? Like artistic in any way? Like music?
Yeah,
Not every song. Not every song, you know what I mean? But not every rap artist makes rap. GG's in the chat. Not every rap artist makes rap. You
If
know what I
he
mean?
wants to
But I'm
pre-med
telling
student, he
you.
should stop using his
I'm
arm as a
telling
test dummy
you.
for sedation drugs.
Factual information. Some Slipknot songs, you get rid of that fucking instrumental and it's rap. It's amazing. It's crazy.
I like doing different stuff.
It's
I
crazy.
Like that. Like what?
Like in what genre of arts would you?
I would
It's crazy.
say
And Linkin Park is filled with rap. It's filled with
You
it.
guys have to fight to the death right now.
Sorry,
I'm
female
a
solidarity.
lover. I'm a lover, not
That's
a
what I'm
fighter.
talking about. On our guild, we do not betray people. You guys read upon that,
Yeah.
right?
Now see,
Listen to
Albie,
Spit
you
It
know,
Out, Slipknot.
exactly. Listen to Spit It Out from Slipknot without the... See, you know, Albie says, definitely not rap. If you add drums and bass to Run DMC, they're not a rock band. If you change something, it's not the same as it was before. Exactly. If you change something, it's not the same as it was before. So you can change categories or genres of music, even if you're known as a metal band. If you do change something, it was once not as it was before, but there can be rap-inspired things within heavy metal. It can be considered rap. See, I'm not like you, Albie. I don't see the world in black and whites. You know what I mean? I'm a level above, you know, your mindset. You know, you need to come up to mine. You'll get there one day. This is how big right now. This is how big right now.
I would say a lot of Drake, Baby, Lil Baby.
Cray, you cheeky bastard. I hope you know I started that entire rant about Linkin Park and Slipknot because I knew it would annoy people. I didn't even mean what I said. Oh, you okay? You need a little tissue. Oh, where is it? Oh, where's your little tissue? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh. Oh. You'll be all right. Oh, there you go.
Hey
You're
Cray,
okay.
about the Slipknot being rap.
Yeah.
I would have disagree for the main reason that
Yeah.
you could take any lyrics from most songs.
Mm.
They are rhyming like rap.
Yeah.
I a huge 90s hip hop fan and think that the instrumental part of rap is what makes it rap.
Oh, of course. Of course, you can't just remove an instrumental and then it doesn't change its genre. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous to believe. You know what I mean?
So what exactly is the
No, that's
plan
not
to
how it
do?
works
You
at
asked too
all.
many questions. I'm sorry.
I asked too many
you asked too many questions.
Okay, how do you feel about the
No.
climate crisis?
Now the other guys are pissed off. You see what I'm doing? Now the other guys who agreed with my initial point are going to be mad. I love life. I love life. I hope you know, chat, I've never shared a real opinion about anything other than wearing masks and vaccines on this fucking stream. I will never share a real fucking opinion with you people. My God.
I love you though. You know that.
What do you pursue?
Oh, I'm studying for the LSAT right now.
What about you?
A psychology major. Actually just graduated from film school.
What do you guys like about each other?
She's a very kind soul. She's got good energy.
You're so
You said guns are dangerous, that's a lie?
All your different friends.
We were getting a lot.
That's more of a fact. You know what I mean? The statement guns are dangerous is a factual statement in every single way, shape, and or form. Just as if saying a knife is dangerous, you know? Just as saying scissors are dangerous. If you deny the statement guns are dangerous, you are a fucking moron and you should not own a gun. Go fuck yourself. Scissors are dangerous. A gun has the opportunity or chance to take away life in an instant. Every true gun owner in here, every real gun owner who is responsible will not deny the statement, guns are dangerous. If you do, don't own a gun. Turn it into your local gun store, sell it, get rid of it. You don't deserve to have a gun. Get the fuck out of here. Guns are dangerous. Scissors are dangerous. Knives are dangerous. To say water is dangerous. Life is dangerous. That doesn't mean that you can go around saying guns are not dangerous. Guns are dangerous in educated people's hands. They're dangerous. You know what I mean? That's okay. Who would ever deny that? You're insane. You're insane to deny that, dude. Only in the wrong hands. No. 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 An amazing swimmer can drown. Oh my God, an amazing swimmer can drown, dude. You know, of course a gun is dangerous in educated hands. Mistakes happen all the time. If you disagree with that, do not own a gun. I'm asking you to not own a gun. You do not deserve to hold a weapon in your hands. If you cannot understand, driving is dangerous, right? Is driving dangerous? Is driving dangerous? Is driving dangerous? Yes. Is driving dangerous for somebody who's a good driver? Yep. You're damn straight it is. You're damn straight. Of course it is. To deny that is stupidity. Do not drive on the road if you do not think it's dangerous. You should not be allowed to drive. Driving is an action. Holding a gun is an action. What do you mean? Shooting a weapon is an action. Guns are dangerous. For the very right, backfire, shrapnel, anything can go wrong with a bullet hitting a surface. Of course shooting's a gun dangerous. It's not saying, have I commented on gun laws? Yay or nay? Have I commented on gun laws? Yay or nay? I haven't. Haven't said a thing about gun laws. Not once. Never said that you can't own a gun. Never said anything about this or that. But to say that guns are not dangerous, do not own a gun. Cray, I own guns and I believe every word you say. Responsible gun owner. I love responsible gun owners. Yes, sir. The thing is it's not even a thing about being a conservative. I'm not saying you can't own a gun. I'm not saying that. Nowhere have I said that. Listen to the words coming out of my mouth. How are you mad at that? How are you mad at the statement? Guns are dangerous. If you get mad by that, this should make you mad. Educate yourself. Educate yourself. A gun can fail at any time. You can make mistakes holding a gun just as if you can make... Look, these scissors here, these are fucking dangerous. You know what I mean? These are fucking dangerous, bro. You know? Cray, look at Battle. Where's Battle? Oh, I don't see their message. I'm sorry to hear that, baseball man. I'm sorry to hear that.
Increases of dealing death are dangerous. Americans have a Second Amendment right to bear arms, but that is a privilege. Guns aren't toys.
I mean, again, chat, you know, just to reiterate so you guys don't hopefully understand where I'm coming from, I'm not making a comment on the Second Amendment right of Americans. And I won't make a comment. But if you say guns are not dangerous, you're a fool. You're a fool. Of course, that statement is objectively correct, not subjectively. It is not an opinion. It is an objective statement. Guns are dangerous is an objective, correct statement. If you disagree, you are wrong. You are wrong. Wrong. Of course guns are dangerous. Of course they are. Come on. Every responsible gun owner should agree with what I'm saying. If you don't, I'm telling you, dude, you do not deserve to have a weapon in your home.
Great back there, man. You got a good guild.
I wouldn't.
It's a little difficult.
So we should get rid of guns. I didn't say that. And to be honest, I'll never share my opinion on gun laws. You know what I mean? And it's not my place to tell you. You know, I'm a fucking streamer. But I will tell you if something is just true. Guess what? The earth isn't flat. The earth is not flat. You see what I'm saying? That's what you sound like when you say guns aren't dangerous. Guns are always safe in the right hands. You sound like a fucking flat earther, dude. Guns aren't dangerous. This thing that can take away life in an instant with one wrong pull of the trigger. What? There's a safety button on it. Have the safety on. Mistakes never happen. Mistakes, what? That's what you sound like. You sound like fucking, it's just so, oh my God, how can you be that? I'm sorry. I don't want to insult anyone who disagrees with me, but my God, you know, I just can't, I can't believe you're like that.
What should I do? No? My boyfriend and mom are both narcissists and they make me cry every other day. I've been with him for 7 years. I don't know what to do. I'm lost.
My boyfriend and my mum are both narcissists and they make me cry every other day. I've been with him for 7 years. My dear friend, I can't give you the specific answer to your problem, right? But if someone makes you feel like shit and they are your partner, it is irrelevant how long you have been with them. Any truths in the chat for that? It is, yeah. As a gun owner, I can confirm guns are inherently dangerous, and as a semi-truck driver, I can say driving is also dangerous no matter how well trained you are. Exactly. Yeah, that's a really good take, dude. That's a really good take. And you have a responsibility to respect that semi-trailer. You have a responsibility to respect it.
Pressing on, keep going, because...
Just as gun owners have a responsibility to understand that guns are inherently dangerous,
Cray people
regardless
cannot make
of
mistakes. Guns aren't dangerous.
blah, blah, blah.
And the earth is a cube, you absolute moron.
It's only because you're taller than me.
It's all good. I feel you. I know. In
No,
heels, it'd be bad.
It's not that. It's not like
You're
that.
good. I'll stay in the guild.
Can you eat sushi like all the time?
I could eat sushi. I
Literally
had sushi.
crave sushi every single day. You had sushi
I had
today?
sushi yesterday.
Oh my god.
Eliminate someone?
Man, I love sushi.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Oh, we're still talking? Okay.
Oh, we still talking.
Boom, baby, I am a gun.
How do you feel about the experience overall?
It was pretty like natural conversation and have a lot in common, so it was fun.
Yeah.
It's odd, but I guess it's fun. I had a good time.
It's kind of creepy.
It's kind of it's a little eerie. Like no one is like us, and like there's 30 people watching us. Like
Yeah.
talk.
Do you think you guys would ever hang out outside of this?
I'm interested.
Yeah, I think we would.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I feel like I would.
I'll be done.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm down.
I'm actually down too. Yeah, she seems smart. So like I could learn a lot from her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Are you looking for love?
Are you looking for love, chat? Obviously, if you're taken, you can't answer that because I hope you found it. But you looking for love, chat? No, yes. Couple of no's.